This is sports. Fakye Sports. This is sports. This is sports.
All right, Mama Kwaba, Ediba Fakye TV, Mreno Naso, say a transit, a bomb the area, Goody Monseba, a Baby Rum, Kama Pedema. What join here? Now, oh, here we are, why in Shani, a Kukuni Kiafo, yet that, Tierra Ne Yame, ever saw in that Wahu Bibiana Bois, now Nemaku, the corner the World Cup qualifier. Oma baba bebu ejumana boa manema kuyere ama latest update no lutake de beba ma also le breu of France omodi no etimi aba any Mbappe mo any other place in the Roma or the update no e baba be Roma etimi ama club news beba na boa na tutu na da ye pa ama ne UEFA Champions League no playoff no orwani chemo Estadio Dalus na Stadium of Light e wo Lisboa Hona Benfica hosti Fenerbahce. Jose ebetimi a qualifier na update out na luta deba. Yeba fiena be din komo bare nan komo be center nra. Anansi pono nyambo chna NCC abatwa ebe koso na afinra. Coach Otoado squad deba eba betu dwano etine ken ho wa join on Facebook Fakye TV on Saturday so wa like wa share wa comment making kind comment no etimi area amount and also Fakye TV on YouTube unye wa also no subscribe any kama eja comment no merhena making kind of kama pa etimi area amount wa dwen chance betimi afa yan WhatsApp line so ana SMS 0207543637 0207543637 na boa na nyama de ye petimi era mama dino ABOU DIABY lutake no ofidema orobeko akwakorua mama no ne sexy maestro wa ha Habib Mohamed wa ha and Ricardo Vaz na ezifia no fully packed ne mube de ye papa Bernard the executive producer Gebet Etimichi and afia you Kofi Philip and I MC Malik Junior Caesar Edible omunyina eboa na jumadi na di Rametimiera ma Junior DB and I held that Postiga and of course the programs manager ABOU Kweku Oche almost MC our Kekanema Edibom na fi no Rich the voice agent camera nature na wa dandan no etimi ede amaye ti o madaroma ye ba begini djuma na nye nko na ye omo no so ye dodo na ede ma ye boa me nya awode ba e ba begya mo bo na kama pa ede ma mo ntimeje wadwe nche no 0207543637 0207543637 ye hena ya dan ye ho quick me ba pe me man de ye ba be ramo a breaking it down attaching it down ajeja mu yompo na aboa manema akuye bare na me gina aka enyema sene ni biem menini ni hweye enye bibi se ebeba be wenti na wafa wona akeka de opeche mi di menena wie menini ni hweye biem nyama se no ti sa pepe nete ye adwuma obi awie a okode ba bi na aboa na ne ma daditi Madam Grace Ansambwache Mr. Fakye mpa na me ze de ure ye me no ha adwen de urade ye me no emboa akasa timokra ne akasetia amangwase president Jakarta na ameza boys ni the petition bi aboba making can match and say so onima emanisi brikuma amangwase bi because nensem no muya tiere wo quick e ba pe de akibia e to aso etime da mamo
stride, a A father of 3 with a bride by your side. Just days after I do, the world felt your pride. Then Zamra's darkness took you both in one cruel ride. From Passos de Ferreira to Liverpool nights, you carry dreams and cleats and floodlights. A nation's pride, a husband's vow. We never thought we'd say goodbye. Not here, not now. We lay our hearts at Anfield gates. Flags at half-mast sorrow waits. In fire and flame, echoes remain. Brothers taking love and pain. Oh, Diago, we whisper your name. Night sky remembers your flame. In tender arms, the angels read haste. Brothers taking love and quiet. Forever in our tears, forever in our song. We'll carry you with us, even though you're gone. Your Lamborghini glowed like a star. Too fast.
Betimi join here live on Fakye TV. And in here on Facebook, Fakye TV uba wa follow ya wa like wa share wa comment. YouTube, Fakye TV uba wa subscribe and kama pana boa na ya kwenu na bibia. Adida di ne ye ukuada sere meken o ye kwa o ye kwekua na chese osanye abeku ana o ye kukukuwa na de kan wona wa yisha because ye no nyame boy special. And in name of ye biano so no.
Nyamia dom na oswe.
Me wa dem pa.
Ye de nyamia say at long last. What tear futu because ye the first road na ye be fa form. So what tear futu ama watwe asan. Me da say. Bas.
Amango ase for the men kan cho say omo president na waka se ti ama. Wan twe asan omo mfa ho nchewo. Amango
ase bema be ne wo ho.
Sa
bema be mi area kura ni amango ase.
Okay, mate.
Amango ase se bema wo ho a ankomo frɛ wo e kan bibi kyerɛ wo
na wo bu na ye te woni kakra.
That is so ya na wo hyɛ me aworoba.
Sala fu fees de ti ala.
Ya na wo hyɛ me aworoba.
That woni kakra.
Because Jakarta na wo ya amango ase president. Se panyinu tena fi na nkodawe na nka ye kan na nkawe fa na kase no wo na we ye.
Takin ti me born in say me no na.
Misi nya so. Eno wabusua e wo mabusua mu.
Bate me da se e twa so ai.
Ye nante ho saa.
Bate ti say ye fa say akọ.
Ai. Menum ade pa bia ma hwem. Ade pa bia ni ho.
Okay, bate.
Ade pa bia ni ho.
Me da se pa wai. Me da se ba da moye.
Nyame adom.
Ya so ko kaba de.
Nyame adom. Kache Gilbert say ma send ni bibi wo ho.
Onfa no fa nye edwuma. Ozie de daudi an obeka say da ke give a fato so lot ho. So ozie de damu.
Is it also agent?
Sa.
So opata de atwa.
Izo oba no wa be. Para no piazo oba mi hunu no o say archbishop bi pa.
So no on say omo mo hye mfidie wa asori dem no. O kam to no shada nyi asori ba kwa woko.
Okay.
O ye asori mu prostitute.
Okwa.
Edu sanda no pa ko drums ni wi a na ofira no kwa na ogege saa.
But okra no obi si mi bisa wa se bi o. Okwa da azori.
Emusa me.
The person owuze wa be jira aka asori ase okwa da azori.
Me call Community Church International.
Away.
Ewo Bremen, New York.
Ade be
Community Church International.
Ala o head pastor why?
Not there.
No, so castle akwa o head pastor.
I'm sorry. And I just udru Bremen, New York. Ura mu na
first chance ba bia asori no oti. O head pastor why?
And the onti me busam sa.
Udi mo so fudi.
Minim say mawie. Why? Kenya for the squad about.
The Kenya squad,
Ivory Coast Forces squad.
Wala de befa. Wala de befa. Udi mo so fudi.
Me also an wasadana.
Now so for this.
Oh, obi okwa sorry I wonim ne so for.
E dey everyone so for say. Me metimi abusu me ho aka say. Me call asori wo
Reverend
brother.
Father Apostle Emmanuel Boateng.
Hey. How there also
Reverend Father Apostle Emmanuel Boateng.
Hey.
Ne yere ede masisi.
Sisi dey.
They are different, I don't know. Masisi.
Ba o ti mi kredi Eh. Kwaba no why loud there. So through you kwaba no let why.
But you can what to say still yet tenenka. Yenti what to chama to ni nua pa na yefro ne beba. E no ka se ye mra mechi an onse ko yankoto no. Yeah. Ye di echigyan. Enti chairman wato. What lotteries bossu tenenka.
Say you no.
What say
as always say. The ball akwa we say. Ati you kwaba no let why.
Hey, oh dear. Me ba to fa nyaki pen na video no chance ma me na me fa enchase mama bra ye be breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na nya dajejeja mu yon pobe kaya ya dia to ni se Barcelona om goalkeeper na Ramo Elche na official were standing a contract adma Barcelona and so panini Arab akwakoya adwuma adama Elche na wie ya Elche team no Davido apa for the confirmation just a point ampa wayom goalkeeper obedam adam mama biaso twa kama enu edeba na mama Sweden almost squad na menya adwuma mama obeka me to anim so boy na even Alexander Isak boy no so far this season or more official game Biama Newcastle obeko onko and a direct and when it to have Newcastle as na no Roma Sweden almost squad ababa tuga na Arsenal boy no rotundata striker and you have Victor Jokeres ni D Edmonton timai saso and a Roma but Alexander Isak or Matonsa freno and you are Sweden squad at Daswa na se goalkeeper Ruby awesome or a goalkeeper Spencer emu back on no and what you Roma na se boy na ye freno me pacho Ruby awesome apa Baba Kama and you have Victor Jokeres and Alexander Isak omuswopa na France so squad na nya toja around summer bar Liverpool omukolo cancer striker no ayo bana who got ikitike omo to drop omo amfreno Brad did the chance at the squad in the bubble to gam na squad in the mommy did the chance Brown one cast out drop it in the squad no.
Islande. Gardien de but Lucas Chevalier, Mike Maignan, Brice Samba. Défenseur Lucas Digne, Malo Gusto, Lucas Hernandez, Théo Hernandez, Ibrahima Konaté, Jules Koundé, William Saliba.
Ya di mam e odwumadie no so na me patrom ye breaking it down say as for enfam bra goalkeeper Ramo PSG your friend Lucas Chevalier omo afreno Mike Maignan, Brice Samba uko defenders ye Lucas Digne and Malo Gusto, Lucas Hernandez, Theo Hernandez, Ibrahima Konate, Jules Koundé, William Saliba, Dayo Opamecano, Okok Medforda, Zawo Desiree Doué, Manu Kone, Adrian Rabiot, Chouamini, Marcus Kefren Turam, and our attackers are Zawo Aliuche, or Jeremy Akotano, Mino Kasa and Roma France, or national team, or no Asonia Kolapa, Aliuche, Akopa, Sansona. Bakola, Obama Ryan Sharky, my friend Dembele Mosquito Boy, and Urama Killen Mbappe, Michael Olise, and Marcus Thuram, and Kola Baya Kama, not did the chance, you'll be son so penitente, and I would tell who got Ikitike, who take a drop, from Private Aluche, was see who got Kitike now, will follow Aquadana Brano was to God. Now Aquadana very effective, a program with Liverpool, the MMO competition so far by the potential no I was so the name so far say our friend in the bar M1 onya bi more our France anymore o check competition our France anymore who go kitike or bar M1 na bisansa luche was say kwani more of a winger na akoda na good season o Monaco na so improve the effectiveness no na ehun epehia or interesting things enti no friend in the bar na enwoche or say kasa for Antra Bill, and also Professor Codano, one yet no mammy yet, or quoting beer, when you coaches Aqua, when you teammate, what's your Quadan on the only problem beer, a Quadania Swadin Sempianchano, no mammy dinner term, now Quadania Nipa from so on, and Quadana France, or national team, now Opetra Bibi Papa, at Dama national team now, Genti and also Adra Bill, what in a drop, and what you Kasaye, our party in Golo Kante, now in Golo Conta, and Benjamin Pava, was sister Conte, a selectable, Opetra Siaba, now Emum Sofa, defenders, Benjamin Pava, is our part, own pay you soon, our right side, Nemum, and our left side, also perform your capable, more so same Benjamin Pava, and no Ensema, Didier Deschamps, and their two try to Amamo, now we never done so by name, by the way, Olivier Giroud, and also or Passaba Bag, France national team one, also that be by already, what kind of a goodbye at the actual France national team, now Naniaje, as so about back will no more France, what I say in the first two games, what to 20 now, I'm a best wire camera, now Omania Pioneer Popular, now Oba France national team, the baby, why at the Amamo, was say goodbye or so much on the quiet, now it was a Randall. Colo money, as on so one farmer was it way in the collapse and all based on athletic performance and a playing time. Now, when so far, Omobi, and farmer Tobacco Juve, when young Koye, a Quen Sempi, and no entered one friend, now and what you Kasaye, about Roma Boya, the Manu Koni, as some pioneer part of a part of the 24 players. Now, of course, also great potential, now all performing. Was say Atina Roma, Amanoma Ekoye Timano, and Tina Watunsa Edja Freno. Now, Zaire Emery was say Enosona Kodano, so far in playing time, PSG, a limited Iswa, and Tina Kodan one Fanama, and you and some of Paindimayem, Mamim called Sergio Busquets, who can Sergio Busqueta, a former Barcelona, or Moment Foda, and Oko Inter Miami, or Enwo Bonajuma, or Diabetes was a person in pain. Or Penny said a Ballon d'Or, and was up by now. Your friend Dembele, Osman Dembele, the mosquito boy, or no, and there was a Ballon d'Or, or Mutimano, and no, and a Taswa, your church, I'm breaking it down. Now, Real Madrid, made it 20 cents on pay 9:30, or Mupako train of our Debebas, Ampa, or Omuram of our Debebas, Nanamatri training on, no man, you know, Koye, or Omuya tactical work, Nina Omuyan, and Omuya finishing, and a ball control, and a Biasuya Kama, not me patro and a connection, not a between Fini Junior and Mbappe, or Tramu connection or training, and not a so fantastic, not a so rotundata, not a Kama Papa, Fini Junior no pie, not Mbappe, as to a pie, not a Kama, not Mammy Kama Vinga, and no pie to a name, as or Pepper, from 1st to 9th of September, Kama A, Kamavinga, or Pepper back after so Brian, say Kamavinga, and all your ball worker, what picture, all your runs, or touch a ball. I'm a Biaswaya Kama, and no Edeba, not Denny Ceballos, was saying I can know, at the Olympic Marseille, after San Real Madrid, and Olympic Marseille, Club Nimio Rich Agreement, or Benaka, yes, at that Olympic Marseille, or Beko Aqua sign, at me patron in London, I'm a bear coming on, or one a real Baptist, a call a buy, and what Pekian was me a Baptist player, maybe a drum, no more from it here, men call Olympic Marseille, my body, I'm a real Baptist, and Timpana, yes, and the real Baptist, no Demeter or contemplate, as a Obatana Real Madrid, Seba, as a Obatana Obatana, Nasa Wantana, at me patron option number 2, a best of a Korea Baptist, the move to Team of Olympic Marseille, and your offer and to me, so, and no at your bar, your judge, I'm breaking it down, not yet touching it down, as for Adama Mami Antonio, Basa, Rudiga, now Bino, Obenya Kola, Akopim, our Germany national team squad, Petuga, Basa, Julian, Nagelsmann, Eddie Petugano, or Perfect Rudiga, Basa defender, Nabi Paswa Twayakama, not Mamin Fama, so Pemo Ukraine, or Maton Safra Madrid goalkeeper, your friend Lunin, or my friend call up a dominant for upcoming international break. Let's say Uchama Gokipano, or my friend Antonelli Trupin, also on my friend, so on my friend, Ofra Srekopajuma, I'm a Piasway Kama, a Bra Ukraine, almost squad Epetoga, and no Edeba, me breaking it down, at the Mami Family Lopez, and Barcelona, Omu training home, after such Chelsea off and buy report Amete, and no permit to my soul ram, our Bassa Sports City, Aquadani Dika 110, and the Bassa train red there, Aquadani ya, no open to my papa, not Family Lopez, our Bassa training on, and our ultra normal to them, and no report Amete, as a Bassa, as a so Pequa, said no permit to my said Deco, as not less than 70 million euros, and Omupeje, no Mama Aquadano, Aqua Juma Edamamo, not me TPP, as Aquadano, reporter maintenance, Onunya, Anka or Betina, Nemum Passa for Sikaye, Passa for Perse, Omama Aquadanico, and no Edamete, not Mamma Farmer said no realm, the new Spotify company, your sound test, hello testing mic 1, hello testing mic 2, say MCB, no, yeah, Juma, but Piao Piao Bete, Yente sound test in a kakra. And no, I had Dawa, yet church, I'm not breaking it down. As a Damami Rashford, and no called Barcelona, I'm friend Rashi, and Timarcus, Titrechi, Rashford, as no, Nana Massa Bueno, a farmer, or called Bassas, or Pompasanache, and the trainer, the Titrechi Rashi, no, Massa, Chakwadano, na Adena Fame said you so for Pino, Rashi. Na piaswa ye kama eno ede pa mi checha matiamamo ewo tumate so na maminya breakdown ewo the Spotify company mamo ni nyina so Roma club no omo across se passa pa obtain the certificate of final work na me partner certificate of final works no and step 1 out of step 6 and now 6 steps are just a passa kwai ni nyina answer mo tumasi aka ho na me partner so far step no a certificate of final works or monsa ayaka na noa the municipality so FCT for inspection or more identify some deficiencies be now deficiencies are or munya ya me patron the remaining permit and also require at least 3 weeks answer na remaining permit no or monsa pakaka na no electrical installation certificate so apeka next Monday meeting Petroga between Barcelona and Barcelona municipal and the police for no addresses some deficiencies and also and no edeba not regarding some company no Barcelona store official requested from UEFA asset drawn a Petroga on person born company na be player come UEFA as require club no some will pin a face 1p said a player company betima fat nipa by 45,000 let me pass right come due to broadcasting right and no reporter be tell me judge am na Demeter Barcelona likely option says no permit dem all some of Johan Cruyff Stadium delegation from La Liga visited Johan Cruyff Stadium and there go for inspection na also Demeter also no Barcelona one just so install VAR Johan Cruyff Stadium na come na regarding MON-FRI on some the amount Maloney concert no Epetoga Sasinga no entom game against Valencia omupon wa enye entom betimenya permit na omupon Johan Cruyff Stadium ekosi Fibri answer bia so ye kama no edeba na no pambe Morino story bi ma asa okofa na pacha vice president opanyina friend Hamdi Akin epeka some game against Benfica easy Benfica an important team. Now with the Kokokra, Essa Fenerbahce, pay you more fame. I'm a Morino Becasa, why na casa? Now Onuka Wanimno, Hamdi Aken, almost one advice, Edmund Fenerbahce, Mekra Fenerbahce penny for minimum Mudio. Now on a piano or Casadas. Wow! And I'm Morino Cocas Wanime day. I ship Papa was a Morino statement, personally, and Yanni Tekra, and we have some opinion to go. Manuela Kenji, what rejected Galatasaray, or latest offer, or Mudiapa, as so Pesaka or so on pet, no Galatasaray, or latest offer from the realm, or Royal Antwerp, I will go to Manchester United, Penn Sunny Lamons, or Mupanano, yes, I was so seeing the Manchester United, and Man City, as well at the realm, no Galatasaray, or Mu, I was happy, or Money Yaje. As a never won't fret single, a real deal, Money Kwanya, a 30 million euros, and Omutiam, not 5 million euros, your bonuses, Monaco, a penny 10% share from me patro, the next sale, say a bus at Galatasaray, a tona, Monaco penny 10%, and no at the Eba, not my mean break with down, and so Rum with Tim of Leverkusen, almost some point now, Piero and Kirby, Sao Piro and Kirby, Sapino, or Pinever Simon Rofes, at the Tudasa or Munya, official of a MON-FRI Arsenal, and the piano player, or more Pesa Watina, name of a Pana Quadana Paqua, or more Pamana Quada Leverkusen, as some more replacement, and no I Quentin Timber, during Timber Brodano, or more Peno from Feyenoord, Nessica Leverkusen, Diacono, Timothy Feyenoord, SSC Kenisha, or Monfort Pincaron, or we can't Quentin Timber, no other put to Piazza Kama, no Alex Garcia, as a player, or Betman Leverkusen, West Ham United, our for 20 million euros. I Kakrepi, on Petma Sino, I'm a Piazza Kama, Alex Garcia, Nadiamete, SB Piabet Matitam, I'm a Pinaco, reporter, a free Italy, as well as a remodel Richie a decision, set Nico Pass, or more person from Kumu. Next summer, one of our buyback options, and say almost a pattern, not by no so far Tottenham, the move on Patrol and Yamaso, Madrid Force, on said just a Como Baton, just a Madrid Edgetum, Madrid Force next summer, on Papa Tabrini Setabrinwa, no be Ayakama, Namilan, so far Kodana, or Podma Sporting CP, your friend Conrad Alda, on the move on Ayatane, say the AC Milan, a Pemuvu after elsewhere. No, my some the Fufro, Eso Epepa, and no airport Amete, not Strand Larsen, Mammy Emfa Emamo, SS so far, unexpectedly, Wolves, and in one meeting, me Roma the meeting as I say, on set Newcastle, and £55 million, a Banua, and my Wolves for a rejected, there is £60 million, a crop. Wolves a rejected, or more NJ, Jamete, as somebody a prepasacodano, as for Etna, Crystal Palace, any asset team come for Reese Nelson, pay £15 million for the last 10 days, or more any Arsenal team come out after the deal of Fulham, me patrol Aton Sumno, and no reporter, made from Reese Nelson, and what me chamu at Jamamo, and what Matino so many are pray, Nana Arsenal training hall, Mammy MLS. And your Mars Lewis Skelly, I will ask a training there. Now we're buying a tire spa when it ties are not just some park or than your bread. Now we're during timber and Mikel Arteta as for Arsenal training. Now, F Papa, our brother Mikel Arteta, I'm during timber instructions. One in 18 come out. Now, I'm Victor Shawcarers, and no a rotundata striker. We're in the patron, the pace, the move, and the also training. Unsampa Victor Shawcarers, the near Broward training series. Now, Marty Supimenti, as one of the patron, shoulder dropping on, and so am I, not Uncrofav and Kakra, our brother be Paya Kama, now and no and personal, now me patron Cabral, Magoys, and Tika Rice, and they will ask their training, now and so F, now be Paso Ayakama, and no and a Taswa, ye Checha Mammy, a Berachi Ezi, now me patron also dear, and training with Arsenal. Na no debris keke on say jersey number 10 or no and no diamano to run a red sword and Pajuma. Na Fulham program AC Milan Nigeria winger omo Fed Samuel Chukwueze omo airpen so far 25 million euros. ASC team of Fulham. I ready some betia na omo de boy no aso adenapa na Fabio Silva say why Dortmund player deal done agreement to what Wolves Bobo Equino 27 million euros a total package a team pay 5-year deal and a buena sign over fly I could pay on Dortmund no quite medical no best what my fire na AC Milan as some central defender no me say Dadako Ekosi Barcelona Andreas Christensen or no ne so and Ekosi our person omo didn't pan over ball at the moment na Hamed Junior Traore also or Baba player at the Olympic Marseille for Bournemouth Bobokono yes agreement no more team come out actually a report I mean said Dennis Ceballos was reject to Olympic Marseille and Marseille for Bournemouth on press of the Hamed Junior Traore or Amodenepa na Oberpa Juma Biasu Etimia Kama and at the Pamami Jadin Sancho the IG post was it my brothers and Odelba Oche Anthony Lisandro Martinez and Malasia Omo and a Tiwa no more picture that's a United bomb squad Yomu training Rama Pia Kama La Lenny Choro Upiamo France under 21 Omo Afenaka squad for upcoming under 21 Euros qualification game Omni Luxembourg Epepo in September and no Lenny Choro and no Maton Sa Afena Bibiasu Ayakama na Mami Premier League player of the week and no Aya Tottenham or more a player if Joao Palhinha or no Eno so far I'm saying the performance as well Monday too no our Premier League the Pinetaso against Manchester City and the performance and what day and Tomucha Bano or no Enomutua Edmund Tottenham player as a player of the week and no Enetaswa ye Jejamon na Tariq George Mame and breaking it down as well Famam as AS Roma almost some of the bad 10 million euros Peram Tariq George with add-ons Omunsa Epeka na Chelsea Pasa Havi Salon Clause as well Epepa na dem say Roma Chelsea patete na Roma budget na lower a new 30 about Chelsea see Roma for 30 mra Roma for 30 the almost da brato omuntesu kakra no airport amete na epeto do se FIFA na compress Chelsea the next FIFA Club World Cup 2029 omo automatic qualification na can guarantee as a Chelsea pebo omo se da bi san guarantee no omo ye free Chelsea on be omo performance and omo pepe and no temi chamo etamama na mame fama se Shani Carrasco peko pakwa Atletico Madrid out to a deal no asu entimi amaso na Liverpool still omo my game team come Liverpool red some betra 30 million pounds not deal done depending Crystal Palace say omo betra to some point no already was accepted personal terms on omo jetum Atletico Madrid offer Coma Juve omo se point Nico Gonzalez anka a loan with a permanent deal nanka aba after the loan per 30 million euros nanka bi plaso ayekama eno airport amete na Diego Simeone consider as what David Hanko a left back as in the training or San or Yusu no what testing so far and Opebo Cremol England and the point I friend no man or Opebo 4 and 5 na bi plaso ayekama eno airport amete na Uramo Newcastle Sandro Tonali and Jolinton injury against Liverpool no Diamete say enya bad said the first buy na emu deno and no airport amete na Carlos Soler to Real Sociedad from PSG normal verbal agreement normal a loan with option to buy na wasan akosi 2026 na biaso atimi ayekama and no airport amete Casemiro let us help as we refuse to proposal from Al Nassr as a onko per World Cup no Manchester United the chance of Bobo Diama Brazil national to a World Cup no because so be Saudi na uko Serie A president Ezio Maria Simone nearly was some trying at Sanka transfer market or April close before answer season at Masha England 42 Germany agitumum France agitumum Spain and no post Spain for Sedabi or Monta Center my transfer and close answer na season at me Asha and no air reporter me church I'm breaking it down not my touching it down as to Adama Mojmadian na and some Pina Babra after me patcha a Barachi Eze and more can keep swipe total more space I say Avram as Javi Simons or more as or more epet me enyana na komata brin satabrinwa na komede ko na oma sebibia epet me afa eso eti ama woma eno a reporter metia me jajamo not my breaking it down not my touching it down not my knocking it down eso eti ama e brand eko na my informer Van Dessen on also Barcelona as omo pese omo sign before the transfer window no at me close na temete se Barca betuma sign Van Dessen just Barcelona omaton omo big players ne baako ama dena complicated at the ama Barca se omo ebetimi assign no eno edeba mi jam edama yina so na ensama utwa na wie ye born bede ye bobo no ya betesem asane sanima breaking it down touching it down and knocking it down ajejamu yompo no yemfa ensi wa bra international ABOU DIABY any team need dia kan never to aso eso adama amampo asempo somfo enso na fa no ntina wa resign wasenya na ase woni mepiem ba kan kre hey
Mate medal se power but German squad na ba
squad aba
ndio mu fanto so na hwem na ye we ya Germany squad na ba sere na aka so me frɛ Rudiger no
o ma frɛ no
wa baba
passa defender
wa ba but emze me hwe mu din ama wo ze ye kromfo no kra dodo na wo mo
sa
ma wo ze man bi we fɛ ni Nnamdi Collins uzo in Nigeria ni o na Nadim Amir ozo uzo jufuje ana Morocco na Jamie Levering uzo ndo Ghana ni eti uhema hu Karima de mi so asen ababak eti Germany squad no
aba
menim say aba in short beto so Oliver Baumann goalkeeper no Finn Damin ene wa Alexander Nobel omo na goalkeeper di ene na da so no na what who say ni
defender na wa
Rudiger asen ababak eti say na o kan ni ade a oni Jonathan Ta combination no is a solid combination near there.
Na nye Jonathan Tani yesene na se asom di cement ego no. O komrika den won dawa. Den. The America to for my se wo no.
No, David na me komrika ba. Me de.
Ya regima me no 100 meters.
Maybe you.
Baba Yara.
Ken.
We there me that to say sponsors.
Ken.
Mum fama me ne put there Baba Yara ye mienu.
Ken.
Ye miem.
Ken and try.
Ye miem we there. Me no 100 meters. Baba Yara
time na na yefrɛ me Kwaku skill
enya time na
me ba uni ma de ba ko na me trader yi se wa ball long pass na me kofa
ai na me okɔ adwaman secondary school no man Anglican me pastor do me 100 meters
da you ba na uni me da za mo
me Amante senior high me kɔ secondary school me nsa Amante senior high adwa na kuma wotwe bo akɔdua I'm saying the certificate, bro. I'm so paying.
Now, who do you set time?
What I am for setting to chain. Ye BM director wa tomu me sponsor.
Kona me
me no 100 meters. Baba Yara.
Asira kese renkwa fama amuzu P heba mixture. Na ye bia mi pe bia me be komika house wo. Wo komika da. Amuzu P heba mixture. Me carry a chose ne. O ye darling boy. O ye baby girl. Emza ni ji celebrate me ra mam ni nyina ze adene ade a ebu adwuma gidigidi pa na ye mema no na ya ye nkomo no hia me pa maka ze na wo ye brother me zo me ye brother me baba be jana me di nkomo a na wafa ni serious na de aye adwuma ze na ukọ akudon stro no odwonso na mu apai emu apai no owo ho sensu fita bi fimu ba eno nso echi no ya na brand sana wadwonso no wo se o prostate no ehun ya baba be kan wo so tu aramo na unya amuzu P heba mixture bi na eno na aboba epo ana ne ma de da ye pa etimi area ma mu nkomo no edenti no ere ebebo ama nsawan na agu ade no ho no ni nyina etimi akọ ebesa ma sisie ni mu aye den maka se twere amponse ye mema no ye ndidi show ni ndidi form aya se common kan hwehwe no ho match ne sete a na wa power amuzu P herbal mixture eyi arewa bi efi ama we gyan na so baby girls no ma baby nchichi enye de nya akono eba me sa asundua abefie uye baby girl na wonya hawi a me ba ba bo so ama na ntu mbo to na kokko gibi na bo owa nsuo bi gu nsuo ne ye mansa pampan wo munti ama pampan bi aba be gyan ifio emema ni nu hia ya na ontente de pampan ni ntino kwa me behwe na okọ ya behwe na okọ ya na ha adwen oba de siesio hu na ya ketesia ma baby nchichi enye de nya akono baby nchichi enye de nya akono eye amuzu p herbal mixture na berna esisi na ne mada ye pa etimi area ma herbal pharmacy shop bia okọ akọ gibi na aboa na ne mada ye pre etimi area ma na bo no so afu nti busumi bia ye ne ntoa na nan mo amopeduro na atu no amuzu herbal clinic oro ani chemo tafo nhyiaye so a na jeza amuzu junction doko ho a obo ejuma kọ na kokọ gibi eno na abedwama so ankofo gu so a omo eto yaye bi house hypertension diabetes stroke ana o prostate no ana huni ama ya 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 na 0241 98 8884 0241 98 8884 Kotna Dokumwa young guys no you're ready to go pochiri kra ready to go pochiri kra ni haneze match ni seti a yo nwadru na kokko koye match ni jumani ye jumani ye be ma de ma otwede no munye den doc ebe boana ne ma da de ama Millennium Construction ne maka ere achozo wa amano ne amfesi kane ma ofa kwa bota obedi odiwie na akoka na waka akwasi usa no esoro kan na nka wu me na me do so echie me bo foma nka me wuye edimadu sika akwasi wu adwa ochini tuma enyeye obuna enyeye umia ne kon a enyeye ni nyina nse kabia bewa bi asanda so emane nyansa Millennium Construction ene omu ni nkomo ze na asase na opato efie na opato opesi ensimu ma fie na dada opesi renovate a ene omu ni nkomo oma wo system mu 15 to 20 solid years omu adwuma no ehonte brutal na de tiereze omu no na abomodi a hostels a woro na ena no omo rare estate development mu no omo de omo ahye mu no omo ne omo ne dins a so izanse estate a woro na omo na abomodi akọ ehu adwuma adanse hu ne ma bia omo obi ntine oni omo dins a wo so a ye be sha ase ama ye young guys ne asisi no omo se ye me ho busumi nsia nkada ye je asase ama opo mo a for ani chie mu okuma ase bo hye na yas junction 0244 274084 0244 274084 Millennium Construction, we build your dream. Maka ze mayem fa unye teacher ni na yede ne form sentence no grabu sheche na yeze ne semo etutu ye no wanhwe ankwankutu ana mo mepacho mo fancheme nipa wa wani monyam ba ko yosen obenya confidence na wakasa eye wosen fe wosen ofe na bibibia didama ya na ma okra confidence ma wo express ho na de tiare se Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited aba ere ama ye nyina unya ha bi wo sinima okwa examination and consultation no ye be ere ama root canal treatment no ze ne dodomo no na je obi de na ye kwahye tokura dam na ezekusi bon no ya na ha adwedu anadwo na etutu kwa ye be examine hu be hia se ye betu a ye betu ne aya anamon bi e be boa mane ma de da ye pa ere ama scaling and polishing kawanka obi akeka sinimu ama ose no akwa ebibia owa ya na ha adwen kakra ne ama na akekam no okwa machines ye de ba ohuru wanum apo modern yi sa ne ama nyina efi ona abo ama ose no etimi e kama pa teeth whitening no omo eye na osina tu and a temporary one, a permanent one. You be represented the amount. Yes, somewhat a gold and a silver. Ninja a Gentleman Dental Clinic. Common share na kono. Yes, no banner or how be a. Ye timino yan shares a trian and kakra. Na ye reni and sire. Now so no bois. Nani amandi the yepa. And fama unyani bibia. I just a Gentleman Dental Clinic. Braces no so ye. And they are the ball line or Bakubia, Seno Bakusia, yet a Sansuana, Boamana, Sasso Kama pa, Area Magana Bibia, or more airway Juma Kra, branches in Yunungwa, main lawyer station Yomo, and after atomic down, Quabina run about 2 Yomo, Kumansia Breport Junction, Orwania Chimo, Bantama High Street, Otra Puta. Filling station at your pay, or more benye, or more airway and a teachman sono, or when you achimo Kenten Kwana Sona magazine do when you achimo Kenten Kwano Subinomo, confer the Omoben Central Police Station after OCGCB banging at Tamale to Shigu Opseed Post Office on Omoben MTN office on 0598 73 1823 0598 73 1823 na 0559 139582 0559 139582 wadwen channel manembra na menke kan fam on your WhatsApp line on 020754 3637 020754 3637 ya boa na ne ma koyi pe dia mama menko na menke kan messages ne kakra on your Facebook page on your redodo na aba be ram na afi no yenko yenim na bibia and da ye kama so no entimi enfama ntu zo de ne fawa mehwena makenkan edi ama messages about on Facebook no say net here Pedro wa Modini Cruz ne de no the disposal show is airborne here loud and clear inside Indianapolis town also Kesben Junction. This is the main location. Pedro wa Modini Cruz ne de or the ram friends answer. Good afternoon international ABOU. I'm a friend since I watch you live from Nkrankwata Doma West District. Please send my greetings to John Theophilus inside Doma MON-FRI. Apirigu Chaka Pama Chairman Bibiabo called there. Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi. I'm watching you live at Sabo Zongo. Also, the Black Stars will make Ghana proud. Special greetings to the president of the Ghana Football Association, President Ketia Sokreku, Ojoso Nana Aipa second. Nediano say hi, Abu. The show is loud and clear at Soldier Gold Buying Agency. Greetings to Boss One Soldier, CEO of Soldier Groups, Noah K, Joyce Philo Akosia, Chama Agali, all inside the Agali hideout. More update on Femi Lopez, Visca Basa, Visca Catalonia, Fakye Sport, no size. And Afi Kalulu, Fadiga, a good, the Godfather. I'm Fadiga from Asuyabwa. You guys are doing a great job. God bless you all. Yeah, that's it. And Afi Alu Dot. I'm Young Messi, Fakye TV. I'm watching live from Ketampo. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Greetings to everyone here. Wachi Edward. I'm Kwaku Abu. We are the most handsome and the honest person among all the day bonds. Kwaku. Enokre. Baroka. Omonfanesa. AJ Rich, Chelsea Lopez, Xavi Simons, Garnacho, because we are playing all games that are available in Europe and in England as well. England, as far as football is concerned, Chelsea is doing that because of injury. So football pundit should stop attacking Chelsea FC. Allow them to sign if they are permitted. AJ Golf City Nodiba. Ebabiru now say Kwame. Good afternoon, Abu, and the entire crew. Fanabachu will surely qualify tonight. Watch you live from Seri Bodi, Fakye Sport, Uja, Farimoji Sinu Ramo, Senior Boka. I'm watch you live from Mansoa Yem. Tell the special one that I like him so much. Odasepa is done. Good afternoon, Abu. Update on Real Madrid news. Watching you live from Asim Fosu, Jamaica City. Nedio the Ramonia Dia, Ebuamane Makuya, Pirigu Chaka Pama. Ozi Abu don't try you. You don't know Abu well. He's a dangerous athlete. Catch no chama. He say we know. Or no nim no diga no num nia dia. Statement for Ozi Abu. UEFA themselves miss Chelsea. That's why they have chosen blue and white color with the lion rampart as the official match ball for the season ahead. Blue, Seno Di Ramo, Indomie GH. Congratulations to Paulinha for winning the Player of the Week. Tottenham Hotspur is a team to watch this season. Some more fire Abu Dhabi. Watch you live from Ahinema Kokobe. Indomie GH. Peter Rankin. Now this station is this very powerful. Me bacho a Fakye TV na nino. Watch joining our young Neo Blinks. Luta more fire. We worship at the same church. There's only answer you know. Wababenya dancing and yano kre. Osikaba couple. Nadia, good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Thank you guys for your good job. Keep it up. Wachi manozi Abu Jailuta will beat you, Mate. Ozu Abu, don't do that. Mate, why? Peter call Abifa. Ozi Abu and his in-law. No, they say no so and Yama Sinini BM. Menena we Kasa Chichi no door so no. Daniel Kwame Teria. Mr. Abu otherwise a former Heart-to-Folk player. Dennis Corsa. I'm watching live at Pristia. Ralph Store. Dennis Corsa. Is he like Chris Over joining Pando Out of Lions? So, could you my wife? Sexy Maestro, who gave you the name? Yani Edemano. Shadrach Yonogbe or the Ghana flag being the Ramna. Emmanuel Nanapokuwai. Also 2 out of 2 for Tottenham Hotspur. Richarlison and now Paulinha. Na just already on Biaga or the Fakye Sport Papa no watch you live from Akima Safo Ramford at the Amorim ball na kwekude that or the Luta Kensa and a Romana Kunsu Kojo Chrome watch you live fantastic Abu more fire Kotoko supporters to vote for chairman Solo order number 2. And no ye the Baby Ram Richard Amankwa Opoku was the update on the world champions Chelsea, the Baby Ram one afe Chinzi GH. Was am Chinzi. Watch you live from Takwa Boss. Any update from Liverpool and Francis Kwesi Ban. Watch you live from Manso Datano. More update on Barcelona. Neymar Jr. Hi, good afternoon, Abu. I'm watching live from Sunyani Oduma. Say, my greetings to all Liverpool fans and your crew. Liverpool should bench Kunate and let Giovanni start. Yoreba Ebabi Ramna JT Sowa. Good afternoon, Fakye Sports. Sadiq Razak Basa should be careful on Femi Lopez. MON-FRI Abu. Filippo Kwabri Kese Mabudi Abi. Manchester United will beat Grimsby in the EFL Cup tonight. Greetings to my daughter, friend Paul Manswitcher, Felix, and my mother, Antimer of Geneso. #Fakye Sport. So tonight, Amorim should start Shesko to boost his confidence for the Burnley game. The Onosue Ramon Eugene Edefo. Hi, good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I'm from Ajay Chrome. Update on Ishak move to Liverpool. You're the Ebreno A. Rahman, C. Ronald. Good afternoon, Mr. Abu. I'm watching live from Asante Mampo inside Insuta. Update on Dennis Ceballos to Marseille. Adiagu. Mamin can be men on Rameba. Namaba to Australia. Mandiaba, Eba, Pediakibia, Ebomodia Remedia Mamu.
This is sports. This is sports.
All right, some of my quaba be made about Juma D. Kessian, so I feel no joining us still. Our live on Fakye TV 0207543637. Email Smith evening. And on the by Frank Naka update on Liverpool Biaga. You guys are so fantastic. Luther always make me laugh. And Priscilla or say good afternoon. I watch you live from Osuna Priscilla and so a bomb on the edifi by all the other can Semone and one did you man to message in a man can kaya. Medakra mintimen that Sadiq Balsa should be careful on Femi Lopez, Sadiq Razak, MON-FRI ABOU, Mickey Famous ABOU. My name is Famous. I'm watching live from the Eastern region. And you know more update on FC Barcelona, Frank Isiban. Good afternoon. I'm watching live from Mansoda Tano. Henodi Efia Babi Ram or Dami Erupo Senior. Good afternoon, great show. The show is loud and clear inside share phones and accessories. Contombra. Big up to your analyst and Go Black Stars. Make us proud. The other bar, a Babi Ram on Tuesday, the other bar. Merena making kind away in Facebook page or area on your WhatsApp line. Oh, Mauze Dudona so a Rome Wahano man race no babaking kindly. I was and more update on Man United. I'm Yusuf. I want Senior Abib to be my mentor if you accept. Abib, Yusuf is your person and mentor. He's welcome. And I was punoned our view punona to Abebana. Wababe, we are now near mentor. Kama pa. Good evening, Abu. I was aren't you panic judging United attackers too quickly? In a season of 38 matches, how do you use 2 matches to judge a player? Even with that, just check the numbers of shot on target those attackers have had in those 2 matches. Let's wait a little and see what happens. Shadi, Sunyani Nodebaye, thank you, Abu Diaby, and your wonderful team, Biaga, Akima Safo, and Odebaye. I salute you, my Abu Diaby. Is your boy Pato from Takra, the AK Nana Kwame Reaction. Boss, can you explain to me how Thomas Partey will have the chance to play for the Black Stars when in case his case is still in court and will be facing the court on the 2nd of next month? Thank you. Fakye to the world. No, but the Eram. Good evening, Abu. This is Joseph Alove. Watch you live from Takwa Dompim. Greetings to all the world champion fans around the world, especially Scanty inside Dompim, Pepase, and all Bomodin at the Eram. Good afternoon. This is your bro, Father Briscoe of Amangwasi. Please tell Lutakin to say if he brings Amangwasi in that war. Hey, Briscoe Bichapa, Amangwasi United. Oh, Abi Bibiaba called there.
Alhamdulillah.
Oza de bia ni din koma na me catch me bisa omo kan ba ma bisa zo omo kaze bibo ma bo national team da. Oza me ta kan sa asem national team na de abana Amangwasi United. Unimbo ba yen fro ho.
Bekum na
ya national team o. Na Amangwasi ma catch oze e man. On.
No, first Amangwasi then United.
No, yeah, your honey, Amangwasi na nkasa e man. International team no.
Tinam bisa national
Amangwasi United.
Na national team United so the national team.
No, United na wasi che.
Oh, okay, na Amangwasi nkan
we United Arab Emirates. Muni United Arab. Muni United States of America. And we United Amangwasi State.
Okay.
Ti anu ni ye dani ye na Amangwasi United no.
Tina bossing.
Okay.
Now bossing.
Me no na me positions in the door so me sha say no na me left back. Who's me natural left.
Okay.
Ti na me boy man na coach bi hu me youthful age no.
Okay.
And I'll catch him say the me nya height ba na also me bobo midfield. Sata na me bosses ko achen twa me need
I see.
Ti me boy edu ba bi na coach we dey ma kwadwo ba no mu yi fi o de me ba number 9. Ona me be nya Benzema ne kwa kuske for. So ona kwadwo. E sha Abu Diaby ne time na me midfield na. And I me nya asadi no. But those days na me ball ba FM Fabio Grosso. Ntu ze mi si wunye ne o ba bibi ti no untimi nkan fa ndwa wonu to kwa Amangwasi na
o data na say o how many matches
na all time top scorer na Jakarta.
Okay.
Jakarta kwa na utedi ma kwa friend Desert Pele.
Okay.
Uyini fi wa me na ma she goals do pa.
Okay.
And those days na attack na ehu pa Jakarta e bo anu mu na meja na chia. Na no e
supply na no day.
But
I say Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Emre ninka so. Special as o ho ye de.
Alhamdulillah. Ho de ho so ho ye.
Me ho ye pa, me ho ye pa. And that's where me ne kwa Kuvara as that. We do ko there na mani anje. Because Wednesdays for ye solid. But you was a minimum crowd out.
And so they won't that.
She show she can be. She share on all the any man.
I can be secret now. We are sending back.
Okay.
No.
Me I mean na ma share na me casa. No say me zini me tie.
We need date of birth.
Why
na can say date of birth now we need. I don't say.
Ya ko bobo bi ne ko ya dru.
I know ya say.
Na mo so mo po bi ya wo no ayi joda. So me ye on me soji cinema ansa na ya tia no. Nipa ye fro kwasi kan ya kwasi da bi ye dre toro ofa.
One of them lose you.
One of bet here then no much is come ku. Ba o de kwasi kan o ze dabi o fa ne do to no. And o be special. Fa me kwe.
Apen yen chia hwefo na yen chia tie for me gidi so obi a ho ye midweek na mu na yen nam no ti bibia fine na me nkan o chama de ni nkomo. Manchester United will game anwumre a also omobo. I'm very sure say na what you the Manchester fans because say I did them a top too much. From Monday I think I've always had Manchester United to talk about. A match and said that yet any game of importance that calls for discussion. But circumstances, any situation, okay, Nigeria, said you know Nigeria for my friend say, oh, a situation T and a my CAC, a situation T and a Manchester Airbo League Cup game against Crimson Tower. Ye di omohon komo. Ideally, much of this magnitude, United ebetuma yusu ne second or the third set at the Aquacobo, yet they will get the results. To set it on record, opponents now Manchester and Airborne, they are in the 4th division of English football. Tinka Oba Ghana Haisia offer Premier League, no of a 1st division, no of a 2nd division, Tinka 3rd division team, and a Manchester United and no more Airborne. As a matter of fact, opposition now. United Airborne so quantify the entire playing body of the team. Omusika eboma na say omo price eboma. It can't even buy a single player from Manchester United team. That tells you gaba existing between the two teams are omo Asia and Nanyuri. The reason I'm talking about that game for just a minute or two anything because sometimes when you find yourself in some situation you need games of this magnitude to bring your spirit back. Manchester United are fortunate enough. Say after a match on weekend against Fulham results now before United will play a tough fixture. 2 games, 2 games no. Our games Manchester United need to use that to make sure they ever motivate to get themselves back into winning streak. United air Crimson Town and they we are over the weekend, 18 Ben or the neighbor, or against Burnley, or free championship, no more anaba. So ideally, in the space of bare 4 days, 2 games are Manchester United ever born matches are it should give United hope. And that's why United for now do not go and watch out for ABOU scoring Abeka said, oh kwakoshe 10, oh kwakoshe 9, oh kwakoshe 8, but at least Amorim and the Manchester United should be able to give us a convincing performances. A convincing results are United in that it motivates you, it encourages you for you to get some sort of relief. We say, okay, you're still winning ways. So we've won today. ABI weekend we against Burnley before we play against Liverpool. Then we will be having and also we'll be able to say your muscles we will be able to go toe to toe to fight against big oppositions at a normal air. But the reason is here, I am much interested in match. Manchester should go there, do everything right, and get themselves back on track. They should put some smiles out the faces of United. Abusu say, Drew, when are they playing against the big boys? No, Manchester can confidently say, I failed here. You're nice here. You may compete with the big boys, and I know we go toe to toe. And Kobanesa. A 4th tier team holding Manchester into ransom. Then Kasani baby a lot of devastating movement back club distractions are hold on. But I think that Amorim enemy team will not want to find themselves in that tight corner. So I hope and believe that they will be able to write off Anyumri Bibia Kama not and motivate them ahead of the Premier League games are a deep on my name subsequently from Manchester United. My name say no Crebiana edru baby a elsa woka and answer sometimes I will say we din na ojama no crani bi ekko said it here. Sergio Busquets na edin komo he's a true and true son of Barcelona. Na Busquets komo didi ni mo no wakasa ohu say Ballon d'Or ya ye ruam afui na enje bi an ye kwakui in his books. He think and believe that Ousmane Dembele is the right candidate or say the award Ediman. He's a Barcelona, true and true. There are players in Barca for no air propagate to a champion. Omubako ebetima winning the Ballon d'Or. Barcelona for one or 3 players in discussion. Now the first one, Obaboni Didier Kansan, the star boy, the number 10, Lamine Yamal. The next one, Rafinha, and then what will Pedri at the account. So all the Barcelona faithfuls will want anybody who one or the other associate with Barcelona. So Oba Bontina or can be a champion, a campaigner. That Nipanen Kasa should go towards Omo boys now. But he is a son of Barcelona who is out saying he thinks that the season under review. So in terms of performances, in terms of glories achieved, Ousmane Dembele stands ahead. After saying news they broke up, now I've been on the internet, I've seen a lot of Barcelona faithfuls who totally disagrees with Ura and Sergio Busquets. That is fair enough. Because the fact that Busquets kase ono na jimu ene ne nsusie mu no ohu se Dembele ene deserve does not automatically guarantee say Ousmane Dembele ebe lift Ballon d'Or. But like I maintain my position, I think that if you Pobia or Sergio Busquets was na asem we hu, I think if I'm not the first, I'll be the second person to set with him. And my reasons and justifications has always been clear. So I feel we now you woman you starting new season. So yeah, per calendar year no obi and the modern bosso ania o deserve so say you born about. So I think that where I sit, Rafinha did very well for club and country. When you talk of Lamine Yamal, he also did very well for club and country, even on no crowd in terms of country. Or the national team ABOU UEFA Nations League in the finals, Obekase Obanenim essing what Rafinha did. But I think that Saudi Bibia Gunsen, and now where Loris Unya Ewa Finimuna, now before Ousmane Dembele, and yes, or also he was eliminated of the UEFA Nations League by Spain for no. But Spain called finals no almost in terms of club side, whatever Lamine Yamal and Rafinha Pedri mu extra K Ewa Barcelona no. Ousmane Dembele also had the same thing with club your friends say PAs, and then better it with the UEFA Champions League trophy a club na bakosemu na omunya bi da and number of performance and assists any goals the total out deserve say ya but so why think that omu disagree with Gerard Piqué well your opinion friends Sergio Busquets ebetimi I disagree with him, but for me I believe perfectly that season under review Ura Nidia Dembele deserve the Ballon d'Or as will be abonabaso edisa award na kweku in my books. I think that also the Emma opinion the Ousmane Dembele. Now chairman France for the squad na man say Liverpool for no nwi kakra say Hugo Ekitike, a player moving from one leg to the other, hitting the grounds running in this squad. There are a lot of people are Liverpoolians faithfuls now omudi ya kakra. So we Liverpool near yes you might have and Yema Sa Obeka, but I think that also celebrating more than Grieva Ubenya El call up now. Hugo Ekitike Enyan.
Origin is a.
In terms of squad now, a good screen is what Oshie. The goalkeeping department have no problem when it comes to defense, midfielders, attackers. So where attackers now I also see ya. Marcus Thuram, Obi say Ekitike form, but Kwekusa where Marcus Thuram. Afraina Ekitike, I'm not saying it's Afraina or PQ. But so from club level, baby, or free and so joining Liverpool. And here, Marcus Thuram, I here for the French national team, and then international Milan. Between the two, Udo Mujina no be and also share for the teams. So don't forget, say Marcus Thuram also over the weekend scored, I think, twice for international Milan. Oh, sure, Mumienwa. You would definitely pick Marcus Thuram ahead of Hugo Ekitike for Kylian Mbappe. There is no mention about Kylian Mbappe or Mikel Olise and Win Yase Obakana Arsenal. Ryan Cherki, another fine player, and also showcase say he deserved that call up. Then Bradley Bakola and ABOU Obakan. But these are two players are more profile and different. Ekitike team operated the free wings so. A whole and a Bakola finding him very well say Ejumano Obetima. So in terms of the number 9 role, there are two players already candidates are Marcus Thuram and then the captain himself, Kylian Mbappe, because recently, Yehun is on national team coach in the body number 9. And in that position, say, oh, sure, most definitely, Ube Chusu or Mumi ahead of him. Another player, Oye new, Eya, Correference and Maganis Aluchin. That's our boy, no. Or no, na ABOU, you don't know him much until you might tempted to say, or see a uniform. He's been added into the attacker's position, but he is not an attacker. Where an offensive midfielder, at the same time, to some extent, a right winger. Oh, okay. He plays for AS Monaco. He is a player. Liverpool corner recently. Manchester City are doing home come United at a point in time in the transfer window. Eddie in home come. The entire France of one friend and they said he is an Algerian. Algerian national team no Asuman Benifua about 4 times, trying to make sure so they will get him convinced. Normally the number have a ball for the Algerian national team. I hear back and forth. Onyamba ball and this is the maiden call up at Onya. Eddie appearing all the French national team. So you coach. Now you are left behind an answer with an option to choose a player. You name already a hayam and then another player. Tasker are run with another national team trying to make sure say Ombenyade Naba say option now can slot now can hear back one. In order not to allow Algeria get his services, what do? You hand him that slot.
Yeah.
Say automatically Ubehu say Wababe France for this year, true and true, a failure obey my representative. And why I'm saying that Liverpool fans and more money in Jene and they say Kuku fair na boy naba. 3 games, 3 goals for club Liverpool. That is incredible. Plus an assist. He will need more time, more briefing space to adapt himself very well. He needs enough rest to do the job so well for club and friends at Liverpool. We are Liverpool near Emmanuel how. Now with the club now all born and then what they want to watch us say if it's going to continue the same. October call up now and you'll be and I catch the Sham say so I think that and yet anything big, it shouldn't be a big deal for Liverpool supporters. And so you see players go home from all the players are doing but deservedly deserve a spot in the national team. Equally, Sadia Iketike and Sweden, it deserves a spot in the national team. But a big advantage for club at first Liverpool. And one thing that it tells all of us is that even with form now Iketike and if it is any other national team, probably in Quebec. But with the oil now, it tells you the depth the French national team when it comes to attacking department. And I think that going forward into subsequent matches and then preparing themselves towards Mundi and Ope team back one, attacking wise, scary, I think that France national team one team I see a coach. I mean, who's already Germany squad and maybe a Germany address here.
Germany is there.
Say maybe a Germany squad.
Germany is
clearly when I saw say squad nabano. Me say we coach na coach Germany national team na pressure about break because depth na a woman compared to France, compared to Spain, compared to Argentina, compared to Portugal, compared to even Belgium, England, Germany for a watch, Italy. And they say in terms of quality. He's a good coach.
Try testing
of course, he's a good coach. With me, and your time they are my time now. Saying so, yeah. Mehusa no paluta any stories no say Real Madrid for Nendra am lighting Santiago Bernabeu exterior no.
Yeah.
Na my share video no say production bit me saying dia my share over and over. Think that it is high time Real Madrid annexed Ronaldo's legacy. Cristiano Ronaldo. It is high time Real Madrid appreciate Cristiano Ronaldo to the level that he deserves. Kwaku say, we are Real Madrid. Now, you see Santiago Bernabeu for the first time you're lightening the exterior of Santiago Bernabeu. What's a T3 for now? Or Munfo you're lightening up Santiago Bernabeu now. All of them deserve recognition.
Yeah.
But I don't think that there is anybody there to, with all due respect, for President Assem to change, because Onodie is Ogoro, father of all. Dear Lightina, it's understandable. Sergio Ramos, a legend of the club, dear Lightina, it is understandable. Kylian Mbappe, now the face of the club, it's understandable. Zinedine Zidane, a former player and a former manager who has won it as a player and then as a manager, it's understandable. But in terms of commercial viable, none of these names are about, excluding the president. None of the names now about and commercially sells more than Cristiano Ronaldo. None of them sells more than Cristiano Ronaldo. Another point, I think that so would it be air twin chain generation ya ye woman. Ronaldo carries the face of Real Madrid. And I've said this and I'll repeat in my books. He's the greatest ever to play for club Real Madrid.
And that be and also okay.
In my books,
the greatest ever
in my books,
is there you books?
Yes, in my books. I'm very clear on that. I think that I was saying, Anna the legacy Ronaldo Enya for Real Madrid. There is no way Barcelona ever lighting up Spotify Camp Nou without lighting up Leo Messi.
Yeah, we on a legacy for Barcelona. No? All right, your history. Ubenya more things are Messi I left Barcelona.
Of course.
And they didn't come away. No, no, Obi my examples or can we no more so far. And you're on a car say, what out for the what out for the but to you, you're on a car or one entrance. For sporting reasons, who say near be yet here. Who take a reason, and I don't know, Mamma a great club because when he's there, oh, yeah, they are umbrella Abba. Me, Cristiano Ronaldo factor, I don't hold any grudges against Ronaldo. Ronaldo, about any the Real Madrid. But I am fan to say, oh, yeah, why they? Or more, I'm to so my day. Or more legacy, or I speak a idea superb. And Madrid, me bow. Ronaldo, legacy. Or me ma with you, maybe. Say, Oba Real Madrid. Your boy BT says Santiago Bernabéu did that stadium, no so. Obe Ridino, Abe Fa club with my baby, Mari Amoma as a president. All kinds of map in the face of the club now. Zinedine Zidane. If Zidane or Niama Bibra after Real Madrid crown or somebody pre Rubia, it will be your best sport. Varane saying it doesn't Zidane part. Or be assistant coach Momo. Ever be main coach Mowa Kwaba Mununia Yade. Zinedine Zidane in legacy or Real Madrid. Sometimes from Madrid for the rate Zidane higher. For one reason, only reason, Zidane retired Real Madrid time and I born obey me abo. Don't what my club in one yes will be move on to any club out of respect, no. Or yes, will be retire Real Madrid or retire 2006 and on 19. Cristiano Ronaldo legacy at Real Madrid all-time top scorer. That be I mean who this uncle is there. Monkase Ronaldo is the greatest. I'm convincing me all Real Madrid because Madrid as a club. And you Ronaldo na La Liga do drama. Of course, it's true. And you Ronaldo na Champions League do drama. It's true. And even on no call your crutch, still club on that so a big club. It is on my call line to my year. Young friend as a player met on your day. Oh, where else a player? I guarantee you met on your day. Sergio Ramos or retire. I know Mama Sena make Ronaldo na. No, you are saying say he plays for Al Nassr and yes, I reason too. Young friend said then why on him because he at least when you be special. Oh, be when you be special, a player to be all-time top scorer of a club, you know what that means. Real Madrid and Sabi and Deportivo Alaves. I am Zena and Kamesi. Barcelona for the pure Mujesin cause or the that's what I'm saying. Barcelona enlightened Spotify Camp Nou without Leo Messi. And then when Yamayan Kwachi already that was a Messi part of one in Barcelona. Far better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo elsewhere a great impact. Our Real Madrid. He's done so well for the club. We're winning trophies, Nibi. We're winning lorries. 4 Ballon d'Or in the Madrid shirt. And you're saying that he does not deserve any recognition. So what the Obia and a day can and as an example kill anybody because one good. No, carrying on a face of he's that's what I'm saying. Say, and what did we be the greatest of course, the greatest of all time for your club. Ronaldo. Who is a goes in Kwana Ebo? Ronaldo. And goes in Kwana Ebo. And here, why she goes in Kwana on your ball? Yeah, Madrid. Stefano. Who died your way? My show. Oh, generation over Cristiano. My show. Te say beba te say kotoko da osisi here kotoko obetimi atwe akwachi abo players bi abeboko oboboko ampoku neze is a top striker but only opoku ntishia na need nkoma opoku nti legacy wo kotoko no ye ya mehu bi but o meka cho say is one Ronaldo ba Real Madrid Ronaldo ba Real Madrid obeto Real Madrid as a club no muni all time top scorer no and obi break record no ye wa set meaning say sa na record na da na end wa afibu obi beba ba break e dey to be a club legend, no. Ronaldo is a legend at Real Madrid. By your legacy, you are. Is that Florentino Perez legacy at Wejao club? No, no, already Madrid history. To say Santiago Bernabéu, Alfredo Di Stefano, a bit of Fran Puskas. The Antinas uncle for no. Omo regard almost top legend. You can do your own research. I read uncle for said the name is here. Echo. What did they tell Madrid for say this? Omo Zidane high. Production the way we what did they tell Omo Zidane high esteem? Only reason. Who's the reason? Madi can't care. Man is apart from Zidane, so say ambassador Adidas. Yes. Madrid near Adidas. Contract. More sometimes, you know, your ways and means here. Football, a bit me about so be the mate sister in Jazz, the American garden is a Liverpool legend on your Premier League legend. The reason is simple. Dear Tina Debiano, we have Premier League line up on now. Now, my son, whatever to one. Yam Fakye in boom. But all time on a guy never in Bobo.
Premier League,
a did that's all what GB did ya. What you be so talking about player like Ronaldo, I mean, Sonny the Real Madrid. But me, nobody can convince Ronaldo the greatest player. Oh, Madrid, this team would die.
Fine. So
nobody. Maybe book. There's all no kind of book. No. It is a matter that I like to my year. I'm not changing for Ronaldo.
But
I think that he deserves recognition.
On your greatest of all time, at least, almost lighting up. Recently, Madrid choking a lot of Sasa in the Champions League. He was part.
He was part, but
and ABOU with the trophies now will come once again. Yengi the two La Liga or the Real Madrid Football Club. Champions League or just send the Madrid. Four. Very good. Ballon d'Or or just send the Madrid.
No, Ballon d'Or is not German.
Very good. Ojiman, but the Ballon d'Or or G apart from the G war Manchester United. He won it at Real Madrid Football Club.
Yeah.
It's Ubebwamia. Apart from the one who know what you're saying 4, right?
Yeah.
Your Madrid played the 4.
Ballon d'Or.
No, Madrid.
Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or.
Minyesho.
Very good.
Your individual was tea. And a was reflecting in the club. Last time near argument be or Ronaldo Messi no. Me my clear example say there is a season Ronaldo to me Gukin. La Liga na Barcelona La Liga. Season Messi to me Gukin. Na was La Liga ma Barcelona. Ronaldo bought Madrid 9 solid years. Or La Liga 2. Or the Champions League 4. Or La Liga 2. And the Champions League 4.
Because Barca team was
my shoulder. In the history of Real Madrid, why not La Liga? As a player, what you saying? 8. And why not Champions League? Real Madrid.
Champions League.
I could to watch 6.
Okay, so
now what they are now, I say woman person record no more standing in the day. Obey no son in the day. Or a mother daughter and postcard, that legacy the intimate paper. But what like you, but you don't want financial one, so respect to at least one can be not
let me ask you.
Maybe
let me ask you.
If you are coming fast to free,
say the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Since our football ever told, he did the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
What are the names? A word discussion in over.
Oh, dinner a poppy up on. Obeti be a Diego Armando Maradona. Obeti to say. Oh, yeah, thing are currently you can't wear the me. Say me, okay, me say me best players, wine about. Make Cristiano Ronaldo, me the Messi Beba, Nandi Ronaldo about San Omoma Camino Matuaso. The reason he made him be who, and I'm the choosing. I lose a player legacy. Cristiano Ronaldo. But what's a man of the Miami choosing Messi higher than Ronaldo?
I'm not even picking between the two. Who is the best now? I just wanted to get something. Now, over the discussion of the greatest of all time. Whichever contest you look at it from, Cristiano Ronaldo name has been mentioned.
Yeah.
So you cannot tell me he's such a player.
And only a mimi generation, the mother who I can once.
And the football.
What's your opinion on what did Coman catchers and Brazil play me a funny money guarantee?
Yeah.
And maybe my share opinion be our came is a Mohamed Pulu in Bobo Chambers. You see, Obidia, no media, mother who never me trade, they may try to say. Some player be making it. Say a goal you Messi be no. Messi called the history of PSG. Obi because Messi is the greatest player ever. But Messi isn't the best player of PSG in India. Okubo be amfa. But on na mind so me who say the greatest player ever. They make what you say. Ronaldo. Last time he didn't come on EPL players are. About the we are foreigners so we join us. So Cristiano Ronaldo the record so no. And the first ever player or the world best by England. But I can't foreigners in Imbo. It me to Mohamed Salah. Ahead of no. No chance I had a channel. So in reality, Oko club with my legacy of Jano. And man would like a club legend. It's a Salah bought Chelsea. Mohamed Salah bought Chelsea. Chelsea legend Salah can. But don't call him for who didn't say.
For someone to leave a legacy of 4 Champions League, as a matter of fact, 3 in a row.
Top scorer of all time.
Top scorer, Ninina. Sa competition.
Such Ballon d'Or.
Waje. what's the name? La Liga. Or Copa del Rey. Ballon d'Or Mako 4.
Yeah.
In that club set.
He had his best performance ever in his football.
In that club set.
I mean, with Real Madrid.
Oh, my shoe. As I'm now more can me, they am convincing me. In the history of Real Madrid, players one had the Champions League to us. For much 5. Say, much 5. Some for no. Alfredo Di Stefano.
And he scored in all the finals.
No, I'm not mind for me. You can't convince Ronaldo is the greatest.
So now it goes back to. It goes back to. Convince me. It goes back to. Convince me. It goes back to Onkwamana Debiauni. He said Ronaldo Timeje go king. Na the team Anjiwi. Oko year na.
Abi wo na so kwaku yanko idi agba na me konne. Me dia obi anu obekom so the greatest player Real Madrid. Di Stefano mo na atute. Obeso kan bi ba utime kan bi. Yakwe ni Nicolas Jackson papa.
En kanche ahefo na en kanche obiare na wajibre he say if you want to go far in life you need to be disciplined. Stop listening to the motivational speakers and whatever. It's all about discipline. If you are not disciplined, the motivations are routine, whatever you are listening to, won't be able to carry you to where you want to be. So in all that you do, be disciplined. When you're disciplined, definitely you are going to get to your destination. I don't want to talk about 1 hour camp because nothing now ever can ever convince you.
No, Obia this is the punish that.
Yes.
Seven Sanasi BB my name say Ronaldo is
no crowd tiasi.
Obi are cancer abi Brazil concerning koye de wiame. On my sugar man so.
On tiasi.
Omo convince me ya media to.
That be on tiasi. Me make be on tiasi.
Discussion of the greatest of all time discussion.
Me na me yes anu anema. So ma say Ramos bamu dey say Ronaldo bam.
Of course.
Me nim dey entaso Ramos abam. Na say Ronaldo bam. Now I see them convinced to say they say Ronaldo bomb. Now
I say omo ye chinchin omo ye we ne dey omo to ayi no so.
Ntina make say
na dey omo na we say for Ronaldo ton.
And ntina make say what the bomb a. We are talking about a team that they take sporting decisions.
And
so I accept it from that point.
It's not the greatest player of Real Madrid.
Me know who is am. Me say me know me nko no. O players na beti ma dribble I say no money na wan shi go a wonya points. Wonya 1 point pay. And 1 point pay win match.
Yeah fair no so.
So what kase goals in your boy? What kase goals in your boy?
Say goal kill ya Mama de Jila.
Goals in your boy na dey.
Mama de Jila.
Goals in your boy dey. You need understand nasa.
Sa say no na ka be ba so.
You need understand nasa.
Correct time na. Time na oji goal kill na. I
don't think I'm person make come no. I don't think I'm person make come.
Barcelona squad.
You understand? Time now you say buy now ma tight defense. You who dey sisi o. You say buy Avec what La Liga, what Champions League. Dabi, you are being double standard here. Dabi, you are being double standard here. Your boy say Moreno in the La Liga. I put you also your Champions League. What's Ronaldo in La Liga?
You say bro La Liga.
Okay.
You talk about them also.
Only also
go best stabilize you. Only 3 years crowd. Also La Liga.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. He came to cut the dominance of Barcelona.
No,
he came and sent Real Madrid at a barrier that no one now for years. Okay. Yes, it was a barrier for Real Madrid. No one to be
sometimes you do baby near ball tournament. I mean, Uzo be a defense that toss me in the neck. Yerwa baby trophy as my cat.
Okay, fine.
You're the best dominance.
Fine. Me know.
Madrid dominated Barcelona for years. Nanya, you near Vicente the Bosque because or running pension idea Barcelona celebrity aye. Club and baby do no more money. Or can you be challenging? Nem pension pass struggle, nem koye, and you better done.
And those players in that era, no. Send they are non-existent. They are non-entities because they could Sabas and Croft one and number Sabono. Or my money come out they come as somebody they won't come into
that policy. That policy. Is that to see how Manchester United is struggling. Obinya is a Bruno Fernandes. He's a good player. But as Fernandes generation so man the papier Mama United are. Or nobody did their didn't come on. But the legacy in Kao. Have you the American watchers? Me, I never rule Cristiano Ronaldo so I'm very Mama do. He's the club all-time top scorer, but he's not the greatest.
So he's not the greatest. When goes in one and Bobo.
Not goes in one and Bobo.
Goes 80% football. Goes 80% of football.
I'm talking about the record.
If I check Ramos' record, I'm respecting Ramos. I need to also respect Ronaldo.
Once me go check Ramos record, I'm respecting now. I will go and check my respect, and I will check Munero too, and respect Munero too. Problem. So I just
we know so that Zidane go be no shaggy.
Very necessary.
Also, I know you Dikamba. Let's Zidane bash it. We are near the Ramos money, Kava, money other players
for money number.
Still
whatever he did or Real Madrid, no still. In the memories of the Real Madrid fans.
Yes,
it will never stay. So be in a free one. Nobody comes close to him. Real Madrid's history. Today, the person who can do who comes
and they respect who they are. Belgium League 2 I be greeted. They are grown idiots. They are query.
Nasses me a mobile was he.
Now I crew money. Juventus.
Italy. Italy are good. And the same team, and Spain for the disono. La Liga, Serie A now, it's become a place where players kofaho.
Yeah.
Omu kofaho, no mabobo no more different leagues
yeah.
And it's gradually happening to La Liga for no. Because currently as we speak, and ya Real Madrid neighbors no mu nim nyansa e de nyoma betwitwi ho a registered players no ma spend this and so spend there. The other teams are failing to spend. That HTF for ton players because they feel say salary cap or whatever no or more ya trant ton players to make sure say we are under it. The same thing as Sevilla for you. Other teams yes sir, but Real Madrid will come Master Antoine will back yes register no Casilla. No wrong about Real Madrid. Their smartness and their moment that opportunity. If you talk of Real Madrid Barcelona, they will even have to use court orders to register players or else they can't register players. So the two teams are being smart. If not, it's gradually turning to Serie A. The talents are going out because the talent will move out of the league because the salary cap is restricted. So wouldn't mean register players, papa. And the players of that comes into the league is can do Modiba. And yes, he can Mba Pemino Casabianca remarried the Mononco Bianco. Can players are who are no bar remarried, they be your bar players, boss, will be a remarried team cast number bonus. I don't be nice in chain. They come with that mentality, when you're scackers here. And Nuntia, gradually to say the Buffon worker. So I see Anne says here, not team bend the war, say Adam, now make catch office. I have 50 years away from any team in Italy, the Champions League.
Nah, that's all calm.
Me person in Bayadi. Yes, me person in Bayadi. Because all the Nyoma Italy were no team with the dominance of Juventus. Your co-finals too. Back to back, Spain for no boys from Interba were dominating Italy. Also about two. You are born from the last final it was one of the worst finals you see in the UEFA Champions League final.
I don't even say last 10 years. Of teams in the Champions League.
In the last 10 years.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years. Yeah. Since 2015, that was the last 2010 into 2010, 15 years,
almost 15 years. So the last 15 years, Onya Italy team back come and give it. No Marco final 4.
In the last
50 years,
so see, you catch them and say, yes, see a budget. To see, I am new.
Command no di no ontini you. Me say, say Ghana DIABY last time I'm okay. Be taking 100 years and sana ebeje interclub competition. Champions League teams in the semi-final come
quarterfinals.
But these Italy teams now can 15 years ago. Or match 1. Or match final 4. So can 15 years ago.
So final 4.
At least you should be winning.
Now to me you move back over to teams who dominate. Come see Italian football. I'm a Juventus fan. I saw me team winning over the weekend. I wasn't even convinced. Italy team na league I was down. It's a sin trust your boom today. And so young we are sana Spain yen by said American because the quality players in the that is the omumi you know omu you so Barcelona or the levels or the ne digital one or the court emra and they register players because they still my bro say 1-1 who as a day. Real Madrid didn't know register Master Antoine as team B player. Castilla for never run a team because of their smartness. The teams in getting to me yet into park me see he take the move soon. I want to play and never from team Marco. Who is that president now? Or see on the air so atomic only be able to do. That is gradually where you go. There are 2 horse race now. or your phone best spend won't be fine away. I let go was spend on fine away. And to say, I'm here, be a reminder about soon and the pay on by almost soon. And no one be writing. That's the only thing. But some teams now so waiting. Maybe you won't be Inter Milan soon, AC Milan soon, Juventus soon. But they say, Oko Inter Milan team anymore. Then even in terms of it got to a point in time, supporters needed to sponsor the team. That took Kenny Gumata 3 years as 4 years ago. It was supporters sponsoring the team. Roman team may make it fight. Juventus, aye, ye jeep see can say, her modern viable and so a league. So to tell you, we are 50 years away from winning Champions League. Team Biani now, they all dominating. The last time I sat here and said, Nipa Genius obey Majesty we are no, a Napoli. And Napoli, the Miami chairman, the one Antonio Conte, over Europa, a 0. And if Omune dominating, I say, Obi or dominating about final, no Buffalo no bit my Gibia. Me and family sense me, send me Antonio Conte beat my Champions League for Napoli. Pick it 50 years. Your first 11 were Italy at the Bay Europa still into the Champions League. I'm being frank. What up are your team in Juventus, Napoli, Inter Milan, Roma? What are your teams in first 11? No, the one can say half when no one ever Champions League, no money other countries no more. You ain't me. You money more from what you encourage to cry or Tatico or Samba from Allegri. A recycling, Allegri a co, Waba or San Cucci. And yet, two don't know what you were to Venai, Juventus. And to no contact, Quaba, to no contact. Teams that were coaching Italy, were coaching national team, were coaching Juventus, were coaching Inter. Now he's coaching Napoli. Recycling, a Kobasa, or more, that new ideas no way. Spalletti call international team Yampano. Monitor say you call Chelsea, or call Europa League back, you who was about Tenassi. Into recycling and one cost waiting, and we are failing to produce. We are failing to produce quality.
50 years.
Oh, yeah.
That's all money Ghana.
And my
Ghana teams in the Champions League in the journey.
That be in your pay.
Ghana's your bay.
Ghana 500 years old.
Oh,
Ghana 5 and Italy Champions League 50 years, and Ghana 50 years. Ghana your 500 years.
See, I captured.
And auto players, but also be the team to play the Bia, but what come almost also be the team. Now be the team way. Who be the team no one shitty so. Overplayed by no pamom. 500 years. Teams no bet my Baba Jini and who am. Okay, you almost now there be a dreams in Nisa Malik way, team guessing a team is better than a bird law. Sanity 500 years, yen to me be. By Italy, they 50 in the Champions League, no crown. This is a Mississippi Hayen. This is an investor beer. 50 years. Or what's 50
years, they are Dawson.
Kwaku,
50 years Dawson.
5 Italy teams, you know.
Okay, what that is so a year 149.
I mean, 5 Italy teams, Nina, Guns and Yenny. 50 years. Now compare Italy teams, no, to a struggling Barcelona team.
You'll still find a way.
Italy team, Obaka Inter, Ibasa Primu. I'm not betting me. We also knew Mexico. Omoko Fani who you see here. But in terms of your projection, now teams are likely to how many times I won't say now see I say Champions League for first year Benny Champions League do Nadia di ye say Napoli, Inter Milan, Juventus, AC Milan mu on Beji. But you can easily say Barcelona your favorite, Real Madrid your favorite. Even Manchester City with last season's that bad performance, they are still favorite to win the Champions League. Bayern Munich go. Wait, my Juventus, Untimi, Inter, Untimi, Napoli, Untimi. Yabungani na mwane kudu wane abubeni ya kweli.
Omoni ye 50.
Ye 50.
Na England so England ya omoni muka.
England war. England the way amusi jo omoni make mama omo 5 to 10.
That Spain where.
Spain omo jibia. Omo jibia. Yeah,
Barcelona. Germany where.
Germany. E kwando manim.
France where.
Enkrade.
Edo
my mom tren kan. Say hono that my mom 10. Because when you Paris and German, and this same you obey the Remarry, you obey Jack was trans from yesterday to see and saying,
not Holland as well.
And more moody,
Denmark,
and Canfamba,
Estonia,
Debbie, Yenya boy,
Estonia,
Yenya boy, as for Omutini.
They say there are 5 countries now.
On one more, my dear.
Spain, Germany, Italy.
The last 5 Champions League trophies now going.
Portugal,
yeah, my man call.
No, almost take produce the mark we move.
I produce much. And I see that I live in
produce.
Raphael, you know, one attitude to be near the other. Can you be at every Nicole?
Don't produce it.
Got team be active in the call. Until what they say, young co producing your family.
One name Rahu.
A Mara who Italy football at City Trust.
As a Ghana, they
500 years. And you between Neddy, no can I make a
second out TV.
Ye Afcon, Ghana, you're going.
They are called 40 something.
And you are 82. You are called
since 43 years.
Yes, and you expect another 60 years. What's it?
I'll have to imagine the edge.
Ghana,
I'm tempted to believe that ABI will be back.
Have you?
When it comes to Champions League now, the truth of the matter is that Kotoko Air 15 players in the season.
No, then
last of all, I justified.
Yeah, where them probably been a support you, but Manchu, who is said them Kofusi, Asha see football, see any about. Oh, necessary sample for a best son. Maybe I saw what they mention as maybe the could be example. Time now meaning, you know, me a police captain, captain here. Oh, the two more. You do could done here. Now be a people strong. Last day, you're what?
I want to say, go.
The Ama make us and say,
on what the radio work on, Mama Praga,
Matthias, meaning Batu say, or more was here. To say, oh, I see the FA club room on the bendable feet. Young apostle, or could you not Chelsea new in bubble? Mentality and natural. Last time, not oh, yeah, senior Yanni award, go for a Kutubu. Last year, you will figure out no say second division player. A BB Namadan and go to my school. 19 years ready to be 2 million euros. So says cannot buy. Maybe rating, not Unya club administrator is your no so build them crana yejuma. Saddle has no cotokunino. And you do a way so be fan crom, fan crown so no my baby so. But them is a diddy buy. Was shall say, a young 16-year-old boy or heartful. Oh, yeah, crack ticket bar. What would they make? So, sad teams may be a was here. Pay a quay, no. Obi betima ye bibia ebe ma ne ma bia ye den asesa ka but the oku ka fa fe de years de but
we are in a country where a team owner believes so better bus afa na ye kamada ma the team no or better limousine ten
but we can na dan me da bia me ka ba bia me too me na ma chase here Techiman Liberty ya ro mama me nchia unya a club administrator ye vision it is lisi kuku batesa no man say year we me targeting second year me targeting third year me targeting obiza bi boy sport and director onim club no so do see movie le sukuku bates ne ye obi a waba be football yi like obi a transfer players ne ade anyway won enti onim crop of players at time bi we be yin ase de omebo to worry at this time no more involve o mo no mo agent o me football ma film aba no obo timu say player we nya ne height no onim ball no ko kra be boa ti e che say nkwada na e ba no Suaniama. Me say anything na me do baby at the FA president. Ya na your name bu ane me di no ho ya kakra was ade ko o wa chire no. No ni niam bu oba ya na so we ni
chama ku bates betim na the team na ba be group Premier League ni.
Oba na gbe me
say mo anim do be ye. Oba ye dey. Obo league ni group ba be e mo ano. They will prepare your team. Somebody will come and let you know that this season is for this person. When that sets in, you are losing the interest you have in football.
Let's say 500 years.
We say 500 years.
Hey, but you for class also.
But in country, Amorim say, Oba so obey solve problems. To amass over create another. Oba no solve problem back to PC.
Manju, Shaka mami why?
I think one of the biggest match be Timatuja. Luther yes.
I'm perfect match no.
Yes, all match.
You know what?
The pass for his match. Benfica for the show.
Also last time we didn't come at the time we win against and then it's now didn't come say when it comes to final and then the side of Fenerbahce even with Jose Mourinho are all really and also all go into the playoff final against Benfica. It is something something amazing for the side of Jose Mourinho. It is something that to me in most of the football clubs that with me are coach he has been able to do the unthinkable jobs for these football clubs. At Chelsea, within the 50 years of the English Premiership, he came into the football club and then he turned things around for them to win it back to back. So Real Madrid Football Club, it took a moment in time. Not in the Champions League, or qualify even over the quarter-final stage. but he went in and settled that kind of history for Real Madrid. Even to the extent that Otimi stopped the dominance of Barcelona in the La Liga. When it comes to Inter Milan, he did the same history for them. The last time an Italian club edged treble within the season, but when he came, he settled all of these things and won that thing for the side of Inter Milan. And if Jose Mourinho, now one didn't be the side of Fenerbahce, because in the last 16 years, Fenerbahce ain't team board the UEFA Champions League. The last time not Fenerbahce ever UEFA Champions League was far back in 2008-2009 season. And in that season, no main team qualified and found even into the quarter-final stage of that particular competition. Since 2009-2010 season, 2010-2011 season at Ebano, Fenerbahce ain't team qualified and bought into the Champions League. 10 biano between these particular two football clubs. The last 12 meetings at these two football clubs, Benfica has been able to make sure so really close to about 8 games for themselves. Fenerbahce in the last 12 games has just won just 1 game against the side of Benfica. And it tells you, say, at any moment in time, Benfica is show almost supremacy when it comes to dominating ahead of Fenerbahce in most of the games. But in the last 6 games, no attracted to come back since 2013. The last 6 games that these two football clubs, Benfica has been able to win close about 3 games, 2 draws for themselves, and then 1 win for Fenerbahce. It tells you, say, even 6 games, Fenerbahce was just 1 win. With the last 13 games in Sono, the side of Fenerbahce Essence was just 1 win. It tells you, say, the side of Benfica Essence dominating ahead of Fenerbahce in that particular football competition. But the Fenerbahce in terms of European games on Mabo, 289 matches in European Champions League, especially in the UEFA Champions League. But then Fenerbahce has been able to have 114 wins for themselves, 62 draws, and then 113 losses. The number of goals of Fenerbahce when it comes to European competition, 62 draws is close to about 397 goals for themselves. Whilst conceded 411 goals for themselves. So it tells you, say, when it comes to this particular competition, they've been able to score more goals, even more than the side of Benfica. So it tells you, say, at this particular crucial moment in time, so open one particular football club or what that kind of number of goals are, in terms of expectancy, we should look ahead of the side of Fenerbahce, we looking over the side of Benfica in most of these matches. But then, Benfica home and Casano. 3 matches between Benfica and then Fenerbahce. In all of these particular 3 games, Fenerbahce ain't me winning back. Just 0 draws na the side of Fenerbahce and just 0 defeats for the side of Benfica. It tells you, say, Benfica and so dominating home Fenerbahce intimate home. Since 2013, that kind of UEFA Champions League the side of Benfica home now. The side of Benfica was able to win in the aggregate of close to about 4-1 against the side of Fenerbahce. In 2018, when they met, almost also winning close about 5-2 in terms of aggregate against the side of Fenerbahce, and then even in the side of 2019, when they met, they were able to win the same scoreline against the side of Fenerbahce. So it tells you, say, when it comes to all other games in terms of these particular competitions, the side of Benfica is also dominating. But so we'll check it. The last time, and that's the first time at these particular 2 football clubs, was far back in 1975 and 1976 when they met in the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. The side of Fenerbahce losing close to about 7-0 in Lisbon to the side of Benfica and just 1-0 of Fenerbahce for home at Omankasa home grounds. Then we talk about 2012-2013 Europa League semi-final meeting. Fenerbahce really 1-0 home, and then they came to Benfica for home, and then they lost close to about 3-1 away against Benfica. So these are some of the things that Jose Mourinho should look into these particular statistics and make sure the meeting against Benfica or Benfica for Nkasa home, they can easily win that particular game. Coach need to say meeting against Fenerbahce, and then even the coach had had Jose Mourinho or that kind of experience of beating match against But also propelling the team, they say in any moment or nobody the 4-3-3 tactical system, no, he will make sure say the side of Fenerbahce a lot of things in terms of counter attacks to a footballer, also be defended very well, and then he will try as much as possible to also rate in the counter attacking to a football against Fenerbahce. But I will check the training sessions. Jose Mourinho a year and now. It was one particular training session that all dictated on the home grounds. And as Benfica or Mancasa home grounds. That was the 5v2 situation. All making sure to be my invented Edema Benfica for or Mancasa home. So we'll check the type of tactical identity. Jose Mourinho Ebo Edema Fenerbahce. It's just the 4-3-3 system. This time around, it is not the same Jose Mourinho in most of these football clubs who are coaching, not about the 5-4-1 and that's the 4-5-1 tactical flexibility. But when it comes to Fenerbahce, about the 4-3-3 tactical system, then he makes sure so all defender or be defended in the 5-4-1 situation for the side of Fenerbahce. That makes his tactical identity become a low block system for himself. It is a wish into the midfield. As a medo airball, you check the side of Amrabat or Nobo in the typical number 6 role for the side of Fenerbahce. Fred Airball as a traditional number 8. Semedo now Albon in most of the runs, he also plays him as a left fullback, player or Obo Edema the side of Fenerbahce. But so Obo in that particular midfield shape, so more tracking about defensive wise, he comes back to help Mulder or Nobo in the left fullback position for the side of FC Fenerbahce. It tells you say at any moment in time, Jose Mourinho can easily defend against the side of Benfica. No one checking Bruno Lage tactical identity for the side of Benfica. Also, but a similar for 4-3-3 tactical identity. But Senemidi can kind of say when he is meeting against Fenerbahce, he is making sure say honorable the 4-3-3 tactical identity, and then he will make sure to be defended similar like Jose Mourinho honorable the 5-4-1 tactical situation on to be defended in that particular moment. But one of these key moments a bit may define it at the other side of these two football clubs is the player individuals or more these particular two football clubs. Elnez one particular attacker or body manager of Fenerbahce. In the last couple of games for body Fenerbahce, he has been able to score 6 goals in this particular competition. So in terms of that kind of play, Obitima setting up the difference. For Fenerbahce against Benfica, he is up there at any moment in time. He can create a lot of dangerous threats in the defensive structure of Benfica or Mancasa opposing half. Then you talk about John Duran in the last game, so about the other side of Fenerbahce. Also, what match a lot of goals with a lot of assists for Fenerbahce in most of the usual games about the Momo in last season and even to this particular season. It tells you that also at any moment in time he can give them that particular 10 for them. Szymanski, one particular player in the right wing forward for Fenerbahce, he operates there as a versatile player in any moment in time. Also, Timibon as a traditional number 8. So defend here. He gives them that double numbers for the side of Fred Onusobo in the attacking front of Fenerbahce or Makasa Ehonum. But also in offensive manner, he has a lot of numerical superiority for Fenerbahce in the attacking front. That makes this particular team of Jose Mourinho a dangerous threat even ahead of Benfica. Because we'll check it the side of Amrabat, now we'll check it Obite Semedo, now we'll check it Fred Ewunfinfiwa. These are a well-experienced players at any moment in time. In a centric midfield ahead of Benfica, they can easily neutralize their grounds. It tells you, say, Jose Mourinho can easily score. This particular evening, I'm hoping, said that Jose Mourinho can easily win close to about 2-1.
Obeja Benfica 2-1.
2-1.
Ate, why? Martina, audio can hear about 2 years. They are hundada. So advice. I really like how ABOU does his analysis, relating it to personal life. God bless you guys. I'm Casey inside you also. I love you guys. Keep the fire burning. I say, need the other buy. Where's all say hi? I'm in support. Support of your guy, Vars. The other buy. No. Baby Jet as Samoja and Baby Pele. Who scored more goals for Ghana Black Stars? If it is Baby Jet, will your pundit say is better player than a baby? We have goal poachers and best footballers. CR7 is a goal good, not the main good. You people should understand that from Zuma, Wajin your day ebe no say I'm Oheneba from Asafo Abu Pao. I'm not sure you are a die-hard Madrid supporter. Imagine this: Real Madrid versus Barcelona in Spain between 2010 and 2018. If not Ronaldo, Barca would have dominated Madrid, and it would have been one-man show in Spain, Messi and Barca. Although Ronaldo would always wish Messi wasn't there, but Messi would also wish Ronaldo wasn't around. because CR7 in Madrid, Barca, and Messi would be like dominating, winning everything, both domestically and foreign. Ballon d'Or, caps, everything in Madrid. I can confidently say Ronaldo carried Madrid during some seasons, because at a point Lyon and John teams eliminated Madrid. Ronaldo came to put a stop to all of them, and they didn't watching it, but he's not my greatest of all time. I would tell Abib that Ronaldo's legacy was at Madrid's personal gains and not club. But for Ramos, he was part of Ronaldo's success at Madrid, club captain. He's been there. There's no doubt as compared to Ronaldo. The bar and on way. So now, although goals only are not football, but collective performance help a team to reach 8 goals. CR7 is a leading goal scorer for the Saudi League, but he has been to 4 in a row final, but no trophy for him. Jan Samo for Asema Kianse, no the Babe Ramo. Good afternoon, crew. This man, Abu, frankly speaking, you are so controversial person. You don't like CR7 at all. Why? It's all like me checking on. He's a great player, but not greatest of Madrid. For me, I don't think Real Madrid are disrespecting Ronaldo. Let's consider his image right and their copyright, etc. Maybe if they don't, if they do that, it might raise an issue. Also, be a whole point. Need the other buy, no. Fakye Sport. I'm Ramos watching live from Onkranza and other buy. I'm YP from God. You guys have done a good job. More update from FC Barcelona and other Fakye Sport. I love Chelsea. I love you. Chelsea this year. We are coming to play Champions League. Any team to should watch out. Or fire Agona Quanta and on the buy. I'll say hi. I'm Joshua. Watch you live from a MON-FRI. Manchester United should go and sign Barcelona midfielder Pedri. That's their problem. The other Babe Ramo no. Good afternoon. I'm calling from Techima Barca. All the way this year we will win treble. Good work to you guys. Keep it up. The other Ramo no. And good evening, boss, father. I'm Aziz from Brekum. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. The other Babe Ramo Ewo Hanom. No, me na me back me be na fie na hombra. Me entinsi mo fie. Abu, good afternoon. Kotoko is going to shock this season because they are coming back strong. Abu, so remember you. I remember you for my Chelsea case. Nana Kwejo from Castle Franco TV3. Matewai, please read my message for me. I want to ask you, why is it that the lady at your studio still follow Kotoko? Because since Bole that nobody was talking about justice and tell your man he should stop. I'm on July from Techima, Mampusi line. You guys are doing a great job. The other and no ma me na me hombra me bape na afia tiesi na afisem no eremeti mi e dia ma ye den ho abasisi a.
This is sports. This is sports.
All right, yes, I'm my quaba be my farmer Jumadi Kessi and so still. Yera Sutima, Yabo Jumabwa, Mania Makoye pay to me, Eddie Emma. Tell them so here na yenin komo na yenko yenim. Na Amazon pay here Baba Betuga said the Black Stars of Ghana squad no Ababa Betuga. Na re squad any kuchu tuado a bomb modern Eddie Baba Betuga na to Muzampa Yeniabepa. Here is here be court na Yakwako Bugino. Na yabodi ye na nema de di party say net here your Lawrence Atizigi more goalkeepers in Emiensa Lawrence Atizigi Joseph Anan and Benjamin Asai defenders no Gideon Mensah Derek Atakon your Mohamed Salisu Jerome Poku Alexander Jiku Jonas Ajete Tarek Lamte na Kalip Yenchi and midfielders no Elisha Wusu Mohamed Kudus Ibrahim Osman and Afi Ibrahim Sulemana, Thomas Pate, and Abdosali Samed. Onto Ansemenyo, Kamaldin Sulemana, Joseph Fentona, Jeffrey, and Jordan Ayu, Christopher Bonsubana, Inyaki Williams, Sitiomo, and a coach Atonsa from Osomombra, and Mami Jamuna, Omomame Buamanema, and the Deep Fame Petino, ne program no my NHS, and Yamboa, Sunday, ni Monday, and players in a bar arriving, Omoba, or more Bebo Modena, Monday, no. First training na koswa be ma kwa man kofo akwa ebintu yema eto so sa na Monday no 4th September yakobo child after no na yasi aba be rama ne jode 8 September no ye ne mali edi abo ne say 6.2 nya ni nyina na ye Ghana ye ni ma na ye kwa ye he na abo ma ne ma dadi pera me mun komo no e na no pa me ken kan cho se nri asanti twumo kasa e ma de ye finiche ze na bi mu kasa kwasisibo e na Abdul Fatau o kasa Fatau de no ye call away game na bebo was true tef so this a Fatau ba bebo bia pesi no okoba na M1 nti Ghana ye team doctors in Leicester for ni din komo no mo ye say okoba ye nche nti omunya abotrema na kwasisibo de ozimpemfo ahwe no po mani age na modemo na ye den a dabi no ye be frɛ no aba be jama boa amane ma kwe na me za wasan din komo area found the nti ani Fatau ama me no say and we are Santichu ebo mo de jai.
It's great to have Fatau back. So first of all, when players return from injury, there is always that discussion between the medics of their clubs and that of the team. So the discussion that the medical team of the Black Stars had with the Leicester City team was to tread cautiously because he was out for a long spell, and then also one of the very difficult injuries for footballers, ACL. It was a grade 2 ACL, so it took over 6 months for him to recover. Another reason is that the turf will be playing on in Germany is AstroTurf, so it will also be another problem to put a player who just returned from an ACL on that particular pitch. At the end of the day, after the analysis and the consultations, the two parties feel the best decision is to leave him out for now, allow him to get back and get to his full level, and then we will bring him back later.
Altiamo, ye command no, and we are sant chuma bomb de area to ya. There's a pepe, and it's here theatre Muzampano, Edia, Nina Munere say Bibia Bequera, the Black Stars, Abubakar Watara, Eddie advice some police ladies, or give on my bonnet and against some Nelly, Benin, na the technical advisor still okay, and the SNH man to rate my advice, your money there. But men can go to your coach, can some of the two.
West Africa can defeat you. One defeat, it is a Unanti, who do we say, in your plan, we are Mustafa. So, want to not qualify, and can say, Abba, Ninjin, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Kenya, no, it's not possible. The position is fair now. We are going to take the cap and go. Discipline. Only discipline.
Commando di Timere Choma no Edian. Yedi Rame Timera Musa Hamzata. I joined the Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko Banon over Wijma, former player in Marca Lions. Now, and I was in a Chuano competition one day, Samba or and ne Ablo or Zakaria or Henry Su or my Kisifa or. Now, one competition there which you almost see, and
there are top players in our league who have much experience. Looking at Ansu, Zakaria, and the others, they are experienced players. I think I had opportunities to go elsewhere where I was given the opportunity that I will be having much playing time. But I chose to come here because competition also helps a player develop. So I'm sure I can break through and play.
No. Musa Amzata, no Muzampa, experience no bro GDPA. So betimianya da breakthrough no aba boy. I am watching an NCC about on a course chairman Solunra. Eddie Nkomo, na Nkomo we, and our bomb of the air of fortune about to educate Akoso.
One thing, me pass up when you should match of our phone now. Obo star 920 star 99 hasha. Edayawada about one was and never back. Nabu say, any problem you know, I didn't see and 2 years rubber. Bishop Quatadi, Akot Shenson, Edem. Tuabana Mammy. Who ya or Becca said, verify. Fesayam pa, a me, and our Tuabana Mamina. Yitun Sam, Pamia Subim. Na entro said about what to the amateur on Sulu. Afi, Moa Mamma, Moko www.fabusensor.com. Ubituma tuaba. Abuko kotoko porta answa. Ahoso ubituma tuaba. Sebinkum ana difa epoye ana toye na ufa tuaba. Ade onim ye no mutu. Tuaba mo fusuare. Non fanka bumra. Tuaba mo fusuare. Non fa fufu yemra. Tuaba mo fusuare. Non fa prom yemra. Na kotoko ensensinda de mubi. De mituma chimu.
Money Pimpano, Abomodere, Tichama, Solomon of Fosua, in North China, as a BBR the Demonesha, Senamoto, Moe number 2 on a Muntin Timso, and Manonombra, Fan Kabumu, and Macrobia Kumasia Santico supporters, and especially but Babara, the ne video soon Omoyeno on Africa, ever Bonoa. Africa, ever Bonoa, but I'm the Mbo, any si for Abaso, my Yujuma, papa. So the current, the current, See, and so here, Ijuma more yen in Yamo Dirana, Yamo Mabaso, or more Ayujuma, papa. Because the last time you heard, no answer the ACIA, brown, yellow cacrania, I don't know. Especially, I don't mean say beat me, I say, or more Yujuma, and more Mabaso.
Oh, good. Then make us, your bra penny. Yam Pafuankra. So when Timia and Yajuma we are, Yabe, he's seen it all. Adia Watanachi, analyze it, criticize it, bring it constructively, the positive way or the negative way. Say this is our task in the mouth. I need to bring the war because almost no more yet. And maybe I now teach you criticize you. We'll be asking questions. Or more now teach you criticizing so I know mutai what you say, young criticizing the notice. We'll also be looking at you based on and some now okay and say, and what lessons were learned. And so obey Jumano. That's our lessons now, Unya and obey Jumano. Have you been able to put those lessons into practice? That is another thing. They have so much belief, confidence in him, say he will excel. I know it's a task, not soon. But still, I maintain my stand and my position, say he will be able to do a good job. When it comes to Abayara, they now obey inspection in your home. My position on that, ABC, it has never changed. And I still repeat it. Say me a coming kwa. To me, I will want a total close down of Bayara for a couple of months. Because if it must be done, it must be done well. But Kotokov one tiasi into the short-term approach. What do we do in this short period to get the stadium or the pitch back on track so that it will be able to host the Confederation Cup at Kotokobeko to some extent, Champions League, Gold Stars, and then Liga Edienim. We have to sort to the immediate approach, any method that everything there. Green grass were brought on board at the same time. Yamamia or horticulture KNUST on board. At the end of the day, almost say they will need time, and with a time frame specified, Ometimi Ama Babaya Aba on track. What we've seen today, I have someone who has been on the pitch and now pay meaning they didn't come on. Clearly, not only say pitch, eluku green keke, but you clearly could understand that a lot of work has been done. Our pitch, so and I mean stage so from the NSA boss, Yampofuankra to Asante region NSA boss, mami, and then the staff now of more Asante region, specifically Kumasi ha. And Juma or my and I think that I will say your boy Mabaso. About body any be will extend to Asante Godoko management. Effort are almost put in order to make sure that they will allow NSA to rest. They will keep them on their toes to make sure they work throughout to get the pitch back. Now, about regional minister, any Asante region mayor, and so about for amongst supporter, I'm going to try to do everything within their means to make sure that whatever NSC, any Kotoko here in their capacity, I'm going to team their support. But with what we've seen, the job is not done. It's not only the pitch and a calf inspection team the bar on the hill. Pitch in the air, the paramount. A bit more constitute 80% of say a budget to say engine to. But there are other things that occur and also here. I believe that in no time they need to get those things also done. But so we be sustainability to keep the shape, said the Yeni, Sabaya or Chinabi. Yen Simon said we will need 2 weeks, 3 weeks to bring it back again. So stage in the young woman February. This time around, say any near Timia at the Abidjana, the 9 so they are not games. We should find a way to maintain it. We should find a way to protect it. Sabaya and say encore the old stage and the format now. You're finding yourself a dear bedroom baby, Gina and the ya, and the hope praying the quaque. Yeah, let's find a way and maintain it properly. Hamzat say, or you know who this with me too, or more watch when I be able.
Yeah.
Also, when you have opportunity to go to club, and he's assured of enough playing time. We wish him the best of luck. He's a young guy, or more machine no didn't want dancing. I only hope that Asante Godoko will be good to him. Whichever way we wait me penetrating into the Kotoko backline, I don't know. And I'm a tono. And menka the management, so I don't know the promises and then the buy. He's a young boy. He will need enough playing time. The disadvantage of a young player joining a big team now, especially our part of the world. And they say 1 year, 2 years. Now, when team finally will root into the team, and you might be 1 year careful. The rise now, not a year promising, no, not a free market. And it's like as Becca said. Kotoko SN kwada to own to akoda bi afso onye de uncle. I don't wish that for him. I hope and believe that he will put in extra work. No, they are penetrating because Kotoko echire ono center backs in the doors, and these are all big boys. Say Captain Ewo na oye adwuma Samba. Zach Ewo eye adwuma. Ansu ho eye adwuma. What's the name of the other one? Ablo eye adwuma. And Michael Sefa. These are big guys. You will need to put in beyond 100% before Ubetimi are penetrating into this back unit. So I wish him the best of luck. Yamana Kwaba, Onyere no na Untiminya Kwan, excel my young talent now, and what on Black Stars.
Quick one now, Unianum Brana, Mene Franca Montoso.
Kokusa squad na Abana. I will agree with AFI, no communication director with explanation when it comes to Fatawu Isahaku.
Now,
why justifying we should not rush him. Let's give him time to recover fully. Near the number. He's done well for Oviedo from qualification from Secunda B at the Abala Liga. He's just 2 games. A fair ni I believe perfectly that even with Real Madrid match, no cry, I'm Ghana for be cry. When I'm not saying he's not a good player. When the time is right, Obinya Kwenya no Babishim player one Hami Francis Abu, but they not have to do with Thomas Partey's return in the team. Matissa Manfo Busase Partey situation will be to about the explanation I've gotten from the FA Communications Department. Say Partey, if any are aware of the court case in September, Partey himself is aware of case, and Omoni didn't come up, and he has explained that he will be available to honor the call-up, represent Ghana. Now, Abua, as a leader in the team, I'm a case of saying qualification, because I think that Partey will be the amount of mine, irrespective of how you look at it from. This is the time Ghana also need to rally behind Thomas Partey. And with Ghana, you say a tight Partey, we should help him fight the fight, and so be for that. But in terms of your local scene, I think that local player would deserve a call up and near back of it. And
my friend, there is no. But I want to know Moncoso Bob, Kama Demon, Razak Simpson, Eddie World Cup, and Bruno Kobe. Yeah, they are. Quite worse. They're corner bow.
I will have last time in Hong Kong.
They're corner by me. One player, I'm trainer, her palm, football
for and you among common found.
Two by five, far crane, I'm here now. Yan
for my dear. Koku Miracle as a Kotoko fan. Kotoko one supporters, Kotoko one supporters. So Juma Mame Kwanya from next season, some best mammy Marco stadiums are because most of best mammy, because I mean Konam best mammy. No, it is a best one Marco, which may stand as a for too many. Miss Remo say before Kotoko match, we are mere Kotoko supporter interview. Maybe San Kotoko number one Yama me interview. If you can't pay 5 Ghana cedis to Kotoko, who needs say to Kotoko Asem? This is something that I want to do. If I do not grant him as I did now,
that way there's a grant away because also support a club. At least 5 Ghana cedis to be created. Then there are your bobo really are show man. I so big, you know, about now.
Now I'm a cry a dear who see next season. Me bag was as a Kotoko number is saying, do not go a kino. To what you say now the 00 ne bar with the 8 ne bar the 183 ne bar pay no so number ni no one no to aba we do be any asem why you interview one mama is hard na me interview we are Kotoko near 5 things don't bring jama Kotoko na gentia me ra ho ne say ye keka bibia bo mu je no ma bo mu kwafu Kotoko ntimi nya 10,000 supporters no to aba hey masani bibia ma WhatsApp ne so kwafu Kotoko nya 10,000 supporters are eligible to vote for elections. I got to obey. That be Kwaku Mo Bianca Kotoko 1.8 million supporters. Kotoko Masanya Momudo so Ome Yaba. Mo Bianca can say Kotoko was our supporters now. Kotoko fans. Eligible number is 9,607 for any Kwaku. Eligible number to vote in here 9,604. The whole world.
Oh, they really are not day.
Koko, we are seeing now Kotoko.
Nah, we don't win you.
Koko, you
bit married.
I'm going to lay down network. I'm closing the current as we speak for China elections. No,
do to be Yashi.
Koko wouldn't mean Yashi. It is a 1 year eligible. I won't count him on. Wouldn't mean to Aba. Kotoko 10,000 to me register. I say they are eligible to vote for Kotoko elections.
That is still
Koko.
No, but is a yes, he be so more register more munchian do.
Cocunyani, so one can do what? I don't know
by shook as I go for
what a medium.
By shook can be.
The best of chance say, Cocu, so one to and then as a farmer, may check here. Not to call over 100,000 Ghana cedis for this month. Also, I was really happy. I was happy. Say okay. Suppose the team contributed 1 billion for my team. No, and to moving for a teams into me and a year. A man contribute my dinner to be about 10 billion. There's a team in a year. Now, who will me ask me?
No, maybe it's all born with your American on my own.
I want to say, and Obe do not dear no, natural.
I agree on it, no, but who's there? Elections, if you are new, be any interest. Meaning said they make a what they make all as last time we call we know. We normally say do those no more register more for business more. Then you almost 20-something thousand plus. And here be a new be a feeling.
There is a 26 time go no be.
Meaning say
8 million supporters.
They make come
go start to 2004 me courage still about Congo when a team na some
your canning Matthias
but between that 8 million supporters. Then got 26,000 pay. Kwaku you fans you need supporters. Kotoko team no man who say you fans you need supporters. Because you supporters are na say you supporters. I have a tour back. Ayo mo mundi o manim and this is not about home. Say if I'm serving Kura, this should be my interest. I'm serving the great king. This should be my interest, not about home. My home is about the Ghana Football Association, which of course Blaster scored at more. But for my Kotoko and home. This is my club. This is me serving my king. This is me talking about something that a Damakumaso.
And they about all qualifiers or two about it.
Oh, yes, only qualify. Is it?
Do now qualify. O ti fi na ma so ke o si a o qualifiers or two. I don't want to qualify o so di all qualifiers or two about.
No, so how I should.
Only ko to na ba o. I don't have to. Obi be say you are never trade. Obi be say na ma so re trade. And the so qualifiers or two about.
Patrini, any. A message be any. Me send him. So Obi message.
Ewa. We do qualify.
Kwaku me ya de fa franca.
Ba so ka kre na franca.
10,000 ko ya nutu e beto aba.
Former franca na.
Kwaku. E ba ma franca. Do mu ko to ko ya o yo. Ya dia, franca wi aboko de.
Na mi admo wi aboko.
Ya mo chance yo china.
Yes.
There's a BBI set.
Nyankopɔ
Nema de dem ni adia. Nema de dem ni adia. Okay. Mate. Yenko ni nkomo akra. Say hihye aman no chena ne sele nema no. Esi etie na mo supporters na de ehwe ne mo se beba.
Me da say MC network ne ham kakra ntinka. Me the pictures be my MCL phone by MC go through by ye kasa na ba me show ma obi ehu. Me da wase me chia kro be kuma sasante kotoko. Supporters omo wi ase afa na nyina omo so na omo tie na enwume. No cry, hwiebe, ochina, Nyankopɔ ya adom a enya abedu. Ye beto aba, ewiase afa na nyina kotoko supporter obelidi yen 4 years. Na waboa makrobe komasa sante kotoko afa na ntima pefra, ochina, and ye to aba no. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. ana abato me ekoso. Ana sa obe nso a about one akoye bibi say transparent enye say lulu bia ebem omo a on say obi won ma register but on ti mento say nipa no ebetimi ababa yara sports stadium na me adma wo chena na wa mpenifo aboa no ama wato naba both teams na omoji na nyina obi adi ni nipa aba baba yara sports stadium a chena na be transparent ye to aba ni nyina no ombebo jan screen kese ohorma ye to abani nyina na air count.
Oh, okay.
Ye to abani nyina na air count na obia a monitor system se de esiko ana we no empany for transit to me say this all qualify for 6 months now to do na anim.
Oh, okay.
Enti supporters nye ye nyina ani obi wonu ma otua registration otua just 1 month. It is only panning can or more better abano. So your people are not all names are. But anyone better and I'm can say this is 6 months and son what me out. I feel no more from me. That comes now too late. Won't me register money ye. She say no more closing. Bibi I just saying me aduma. Ochinano, ye to abaniwe and sana. Obi at me, bibi at me, as I to turn up. She said, ye people sir, but people now any name say 6 months.
Oh, okay.
So what I say, and pen for quarter, I'm just all qualify for 6 months. And son what to abano. It's in the bimu register. What your registration? They just will say to ya 6 months and sana. What in ya to abano sana?
Oh, okay.
Into young come my supporters and your people's maybe by and then you know more complain, but and ye from swa. You're born with the run say this all qualify for 6 months. And son what to abano. So what I say, it's your boy and penny for Nabaso. Once you say pa, and then my papa or mode a go at your mind.
Pay the old kind chairs there. Do you qualify in the home?
Only no
song qualifies from
about message.
Oh, okay.
So qualifies our tour. Message.
Oh, okay.
So qualify.
Okay.
So what I say, and as all qualifies or two. omoma message sana akwa
and then say onu wanya message on qualify so beto enha ho kwa ze china no obeba ho
security ya tight mo bia me na ju say e ho no be fa ho ababa ba enye me bia enye ana aside I say we use to fabu census.com ne bia to no obetimi ya use star 920 star 99 hash
okay
star 920 star 99 hash star 920 star 99 hash now they are to aba so what I say let's record bia kumaza santo kotoko supporters meni chama sola nanti ache meni na ye adwuma ache o krobiem meni body mo oboma krobia nyakopo ya adwuma o chena no ye to aba ne number 2 chama solo order number 2 let's record bia kumaza santo kotoko supporters ye pa ngo brasie ye pa obi o obuo ye pa obi o tuma o ye grassroots enti yamo grassroots for no ye best say ye nto aba no match amasolo nyame ya aduma wochena no melody ko bia kuma santo kotoko supporters no fa inu bo sha asase no
mate mesa ba bara me ze nyambo wochena ye wochena ne de na mehwe bibi ba ko ama ha adwen Vincent wa ha ye chairman of Ben search ne campaign team no or a member Vincent bibi aboko de
chairman bibi aboko pa
na ze wani mu serious ne ade
yes
we dey me ze krobia nkabomu ne krobia sumdwe ne yepe
for sure
eje bubu nyambo ochena ko bi ne kana se balate eno ne daworo ochena yo ochena di minim di onzo beka
we dey mefa kwanya so na fancy etiefo a fancy ti program achi obia na mechi also I think say my first time I me ba for program no and me ba see anything many age na ma sabi share menu aba so I say na the tell say me team of being search
okay
because me for instance I think say me start school me konya leadership position there ma hold bia
what diabre
at the point in time me course secondary school Kongo Dumase in the history of Kongo Dumase me no bia enuano ba nu ye
fantastic
if I say do say your coalition your man contested and no answer administration frame the position there at the man we go university me contest the position me ni be bra ye adwuma but obin such a leader bia or exceptional quality
okay
or a visionary say you share regional circus council since obi such a buyer records away no obi ani ho senior on the first no na kotoko na manfo do the first is a leader bi oba bia no benya dom amam the stadium but na obi such administration who say there be at least the we no masi ko no and e was say you hwese supporters na keka mo bom and o study say or the supporters o keka mo bom and o study mobilization or the call event the KNUST Pokemon tertiary so starting on no elobia and send a babina Pokemon tertiary ne supporters are men can say no be a one baby no be who say Sadia was say or various institutions no now no couldn't come such we say omunya bit mede about on board and it mbebo ama benya Pokemon tertiary men can say your mo no ye hwe fabu sense so here by ya edu baby obi such a ni so adi hu say yen we supporters ni akotoko supporters na omuntimi mbra obi say state policy no na ma national eba so obi say a good policy in side I didn't know one national for them enye and a sponsorship which is jolly true and my national bino course and no yes society a young compare happy man bitters so be kaya am man buy to be such a leader bia men can say 10 bia no ade a enyensie no otimi ye na ba reality ti edu ba bia beto aba ye pe obi at least all ideas a obetimi dia both welfare and council 150 million in be such a beto 70 circles but we ja 130 circles e dia ma no inti etiefo etie no se bi obi oni mo ben seche no obi a oye calm oye unity obi seche obi a influence wudi na tem kwa at least obetwemo e de aba ba bi akotokoso ko no ye hia leader bi a obetime den aka nyine den ye de abom ne etima makotoko afra duma kwa dum ye hwe baba ya sports stadium at least no nipa e ba stadium e den e ya de yesa obi seche woni so de hu se obetimi ha starting na various schools no because he be pen so fa ne no ma was starting nyina ohun se ebedu ba bi no kotoko no amanfo di ma stadium no woye no makaka kama fabu sense me no kasa na ene agentiska e de makotoko nti we leader bia seven products wo ho a yen san no san ko fa leader bi for den emba nti e be se kotoko supporters ye po bia oye unity obi betimi kotoko supporters nye den etimi abom na etimi abom kotoko every aduma kwa adum nti e me adum ochina ye sere kotoko gitafo bia se wo pese kotoko nkankro no etimi ko nanim kotoko enfa se wo pese two players papa Africa tembi etimi ko obi se che one all various management ayaduma senior ana mani me obi seche no maye adwuma bia no league o Africa de bia okọ enti obi a o ye try and test there adenti na wo se kopo obi a menka ne se bia onni sa experience no enti e be se kotoko support say nyame adom ochina anopa obia ne try say obit meden avote no vote ma chama ben seche na ni so di hu na o de mama supporters no watimi de aba mama supporters na bia so akoso kama
Bate ba be na be mama simano be nunu bi ne fa rapia ne kontivaka me nim de obeki kato na ya hwe ne yakọ na emezo chana de yo chana na komona mudi ni de amaya ekura vote ne ze me kra ma dwen mentanta kakra but
no kra vote
ole
kra vote
e jina for business o sana
okay
e jina for business faga ma me ba simano me na ye we na me hwese me mama frɛ for no so baba
medasi bebrebe minu ayi kasa no betimi abana nse mu kitiwa bi
de kame de me penny so de
o betimi abanya
o de ya fa no nto
o betimi abanya
mesra MCL ne se me de pictures bi ama wo mo show mame first one ye obubu ani bi a okoyi ade free kotokopo mu a obubu gu won mfe bebe ba meka se ye dane ye chima no achama solo future man so na kwahwehwe papa na ma ya kotoko ye nyina ye hu bi a ye koye papa na aye me the pictures na ma MC afọ
picture no de kwansi na de fa number be
me de ma MC afọ no
ansi a number no me ba ma me hwe ne ase nye wi a pa hwe na
number bi
ono mo ma number bi o
yeah no na me de fa so for education video na no me be ma aye no no so na me de fa de ma o mo
okay
enye ready am me come asem so mesra ko bi kuma sasa kotoko supporters chairman solo abe management member chairman solo be management member no wan koda hotel amokro bi kuma sasa kotoko kada anytime bia no mi pe obi a kotoko no so why we chairman so kotoko no yesum wosum eti na oyade a omaye ma abonten e ma meka se ade no me e ba abonten e ba be kan aka obia ebehu ade a chairman solo ai aka supporters na be ka se yema no ko no post
ya lo obia o ya no person be
dabi obia o se kotoko na wosum
okay
enti so oyade ma onim se ye ru asantema eja pade anu wosum no eti bibia na ni kwa se o de ba beto abonten na waka enti chairman solo yo bia oyade o mayenka se mo oyade na ka no me ebo hu dawura me sinka to supporters no e be ka se ma no ko no post because of the two wache na kumapa a o makrobia kuma sasante kotokonti so mo hu na enya hwe so be ka ya kumapem de ade bi bae na ye from catch them young yeah exercise book and yes ye de ma enkola na omo start from school no se na be ya ombe hu club ya kuma se asante konti ya de kotoko players ni kotoko logo ni yewura and modern sa book no true chairman solo any picture and this and so adi hu no eba ma ye che books no de ma schools ni bia enkola na start ban for se na be ya kotoko no ebe wura mo chairman solo se attendance na form and okre kotoko attendance no mo enfi bebrebe ni form so obeboa aboa apeba why be that obi a last season one buses for
have the pictures
picture na that so no sorry chairman solo and that catch them young no so books no enuni ana so be so a what the machine be so e buy for goalkeepers training some machine to free Germany
football lunch channel
yes lunch channel e true chairman solo and so the pictures in any e present my club no e wo adekojachi park no so na e present ma enti chairman solo oyobi a oyade a o mayenka so yobi a oyade ne tambia no ye bon hu dawura aka chairman solo be ko no post enti mesra club be kuma sasa kotoko support minim football no beti football na se mi football minim football enti mi de chairman solo beti mi nu nya dia dance se chairman solo starting editing kola bi what in Colana boy had to qualify by first division.
Yeah.
Or by now, no, Debbie, the person some crop Yakuma Santa Kotoko into a told him no, and then no other ash gold. No.
Yeah.
The thing no, and ash gold, I better I say no, or one said denying ash gold. It's a chairman so let's see a Jumanasi. It's a master crop Yakuma Santa Cosa supporters. Or to no see any year starting a copy when you no see no part 2, no see any mre. Yantuma chairman of for worry. Order number 2.
Mate. And I'll say, Franca. Ma you're evident.
Yeah, boss.
Very no mammy na me hear some mama for na bomb
kakra me can say chairman ben say chairman bi amenka yes supporters he say nyina hia no because he obi a oyi visionary obi a obetimi aboa makotoko supporters ye tumpon etimi akoanim obi a odi ideas eba Dr. Kwamiche era otu kwan ye ko simba no obi say chekoy e makohu how our supporters e fa so mobilize or money bibia and obi say at least why be pen Inti here will be a chairman be or try and tested. How didn't dear a very boy. Baby, I got to hear Siciano, and you see, here say, me koyado yet, me query in the baby kotuku. Will be all the ideas, strategic planning, a day by Abeboa. Or be such a new be a Udi Kaba Shanti the first person, our J office, Emma Kotoko, a history, a record, the over region at the whole. Or be such a the first person, or studies the register supporters. And when you're over 10,000, Emma MTM for that time number ben, or be such a data, records no mabaji. True Pokopine Treasure said, I can or be under be such an initiative, and a side need any buy. Until he will be a Sebu or ye visionary, Alice Ober say, Kotokofabus and Ziabe, you between Pabia 1 million, I'm an abasso. And yes, I make me quiet, do yet, me query. Honestly, Obia or Yad will be on interest or, but be such a banner. But in ideas, I never boy, and yet tell me, and I was say, Midimsika me, is here do baby, ye henny pabia more than 1 million. Echo of Fabus and so. If a player be betting out. It is young poor be visionary. I will bet me a boy massa near Chivu. Near can say beer, ye could be betting me a doye, anyone say ya class erano. Which shall be such a swami can, or who will just possibly be maybe we could be able to deliver or bar Santa saying unprecedented in the history of Asante Kotoko or basically Edja 150 million old Ghana cities add to account both welfare and council. And to really there be a tembe or ya debia or ja market tour. It will do baby a Kotokono, ye quenino. Ye be here will be a Oban or Din Kabum Eba, or may in Dasso, or may a vision. You see an entry, Yabo Africa, or be such a bit me, supporters a winner and across the country, or make arrangement, or paper sponsorship. You bet my first supporters, Edu Wedding, Edo Marco. Supporters say all schools no, or be such a can start an initiative. I know you say, or more school, kitty, or secondary school, no, I say, Yakono Casa, send a bay at least a bedu baby, or meet me a banana because a Chinaman Ebano, or Munya access to stadium. First, now, if I see Susano, Yama many papa mo call stadium, I would do the Sapini, Bobby said, try say true region or try to make it be. We need any region, same. At least I was a free rubber. In Jaconia, Banasa, be such a bit in Yako National. Sad way, idea can vision will be better than Ashabwa. After so be such a so bit my sponsorship, a bit made the bus at the back supporters. Born near Bonia matches. Make I tell my Kotoko, then your core as a Kunyas that will be weird. Nay, the tribute high bass at Deco. Your client spent a deco. So Bobby such a so bar, only a Moko Casa. I have sponsorship as supporters near Qua, even if no baby Tresca. Your high bass is Fancono. Or be such a baby, why, yes, sir, but any did one in here, I fancy Yerka. Or be such an or grounds, or be such a high bass, no. Or McCann baby, so long as say I don't know or phone, but be such a normal way. Other branch was same kind of Anna, Chairman Solo Bass, I see, or Mutrias can found. Or be such a high bass, need free. Chairman Solo and his kind of Mutria, or Mutrias, free. So that's it. One is I know business honestly, or a united leader. Boss, Vincent, me contesting for Ashanti region election. Yeah. Many or CSB, any last Alexander Menu in a contesting election. Now, you really know, on Sena, or more castle, business, you move on to no move to Yatun. So, Chairman will be on all Anglo Godoya account to do more conta. One more conta. Eh? What about conta? Jana Muchan talk, nobody agenda. Madam, boss. Agenda. Who catch me? Who can who do a teacher? Agenda. One more contact.
Frank has one day. One more contact.
One more cancel. But then was a agenda. No,
me agenda. One away agenda.
Me agenda. Me agenda. Na way. Me agenda.
What me catch? We work with our who free so. Frank, the transfer for 10 good years. Who free so? Who do a team? Or secretary. And secretary book no transfer.
Franca,
and you go to the best, and the best.
And you know, Cressa,
that's the one more contact.
One more contact.
And you know,
Cressa,
one more
boss, may say, Obaconta, now family, Cotocono, Senior, no crow won't see you know. A man for to measure that the decade.
Who your politics are no politics.
Council, Reggie was in, who knew Reggie Hobby.
Impedity politics.
Who knew Reggie Hobby, and already Hobby. It I did one more car, you find a credit into ya. Senior, the question is, or Mr. Dubaby and set aside. Okay. Obesa chesu buy no 10 bia no 3 months bia no ready ubu akonta records are there and the man now regional secretary council no obesa che financial secretary and accounts to that no take records ni bia de ba it is obesa che mu akonta no financial secretary for the past 2 years no it dey no ye obesa bu akonta ba se bedu be ne beto ba no and mo say set aside and obesa che set aside or set aside no and mo de o me for obesa che financial secretary and Mbabe and say on the financial secretary Emma interim election. And it's hard to internal election on the records of which is any banner. Obviously, so baby account, they not be such a bay account no. Intentionally, unless men or my council. And I'll share the money if I said they buy. But buy no or handle money 80 million, 70 million, man, sorry, 70 million. I'm a recently, you know, she can't welfare council. You know, Alexander Mendokoye, 80 million. Opa Frank at National Alexander on phone say, you understand, call from 80 million. Your friend is here. Say 80 million. You call bank, no. You understand what friend.
circles
why not in 36 supporters?
Supporters, yes. And then I differ business of Neto, I got chairmanship. Me not 41. Because of a transfer, you can say. Account and quanta and the transparency, and I'm just like a 41.
Mate, now, Madame for no campaign for first Chairman Solono. My contract is 76. Boss, the chairman now,
me say, me pet
fundraising. And over 400 million.
4% on dirty politics.
Me say, o campaign for Chairman Solono. Come on, I don't know what I say. I Franca,
yeah, the trial. Office,
okay.
Now, I'll say allegations were announced.
Yes, me say. Obin seche handle 70 million edemano ama me no ebesne call your friend is saying bank bosomtwe me ne besne call bank no ye call no sika 80 something million na wo ho ama onu nanu ama send of signature so akwakoye
chala is bibia boko there me wo ye be common a di no what no wechi yes nei chairman Obin seche handle sika bi de mao ama oba eba be ram wa ye ko aba use on ARCC chairman ya de bibisa akoso chaba teme o teme kaya mi ti o mi si bibisa akoso na me kaza nei Vincent wa ha era Francas wa na one him said en community te yam wo chena yo chena era na Vincent meki ayibi se enei time a wo ba ye to aba yu aba be ARCC oba be do ma no wa ha no chairman of Seche ebo mode handle sika bi ma wa na ye 7,000 Ghana cedis en kan sika 70 million bibi sa wo ho
ma me na ntia wa tiefo nye no ahefo ne busa kwa chibi o na wa se minjum abu minjum busa kwa chibi ba de permit me say o company am right obi asona to bi trouble na ku bu account na it is kind of good account and said document to work contact. Who very fast? 7,000. As to how you got 7,000, you cannot explain it to me. You cannot explain it to me. That's how we can buy. The vice chairman is my brother. Respectable. We go over and we go without you to kill them. There was no document that a bucket of 7,000. There was some document.
Thereby, Chama, 7,000 in thereby.
What are you?
7,000 in thereby.
7,000 is thereby, but that's not account.
Another 8.
I'll say 8,000 be so buy.
Of welfare.
I'll say 8,000 be so buy.
Welfare. Welfare, Sika.
That's not good. Listen, don't become a question. But I'm questioning me now. If I'm not here to bank up.
Mina me bizarre. On allegations, you are not.
Chama, obey a contract. Obey 1 year contract. Yeah, account. The last resort is the last resort is the document and back to 7,000 of them. You should bring it out. Go down here. To bring the document out, go down here. That day, also this man advice. No, I was very annoying But because me back on my machine about them, I'm me this cannot. I wouldn't have taken the money. Because me
Matia no aseba tie me akakra chama. Na oka bibi so about 8,000 bi so say no so yes and ba be piu so e no ye welfare. Ozi bibi sa ba.
Welfare e cancel ho. And I'm going to go to the bank. Yeah, but I've been cost of account number now. But the minimum of boy news is 8,000. At around 8,238. This my memory said right now. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not for my contribution. I'm not for my contribution. I'm not for my contribution.
Mate.
I just 10,000. I just 8,000. Because 8,000. So my request is for detailed accounts for that detailed or what you call bank statement for that account. No, that's 8,000.
That is canon not just answer no.
Oh no, 10,000. I say 8,000. You get a detailed bank statement. Yeah, I say 8,000 only 2 more. I say yeah, 8 for and the corporate institution, the accounts were the last resort cash. The documentation is make a water. The documentation that them, but maybe some run about it. Imagine if I think on some cash and money for to run on your bag on some the account were and yes, before you let me find the account. Name your cash what.
Almost a gram of Maria Binyaseme, Mamma Pampa. Mate, or chair, wish him all the best. Why? That be I was a come over in the wheel.
So what I say? Me no, tell me, you mean Babamina. No amount of asthma will be can be my convince. Oh, yes. Yansa doubt him. Unim de as away. Indeed, there are no 2 ways about it. But when I can say 2 money we are. We as protocol fans will come together. That dirty politics, a whom here. Yes. On any day, make a choice, a whom here.
Oh, yes. And then.
Yeah, she will be all the best.
Okay.
Confirm me. I don't know. All the best. Okay, boss. After we say someone come
oh, problem I did division back. Because come on, regional platform so. Omudi can your say free so. Ana me ko busa say ya to aba no ales manu we 2 years boss patoti boss ales manu 2 years we 2 years omu akunta
you